Alright, what is up guys? HisRoyalFatness here. Welcome back to the channel and to another live stream. Today, I'm going to be comparing the T57 Heavy and the M-VI-Yoh. These two tier 10 American autoloading heavy tanks, which are both very solid vehicles. They both recently received changes in update 9.1. So, the battle of these two tanks to decide which one reigns top as the king. Today, let's find out. Now, how's everyone doing? Welcome to the stream. Hello to everybody in chat. We got GWK, Tennessee, Andy, Lux, Ominous, Brad, Benny, Camu, Potato. How's it going, guys? Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Please like the stream. It is appreciated. It's a B. Good to see you as well. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, how's it going, guys? All right. So, yeah, this should be a fun stream. These are both very solid tanks, regardless of which one is actually better. They are both good vehicles. So, I look forward to playing these tanks today. Now, I'm going to leave it up to you lovely viewers to decide which tank I should start today's stream off with. We'll try and do 5 games, sets of 5 games in each, roughly like 5 in the Yo, 557, back and forth for about, let's aim for 15 games in each vehicle. And then, yeah, we'll let the results decide how things go. So go ahead and say in chat which one you guys are interested in seeing first. I'll give you a couple of minutes to do that. I'll respond to chat while I wait. HisRoyalFatness, hey, how's it going? Zenon, Joe, Ozen, how's it going? Brad, happy daddy. Good to see you. Andy Thompson, Cobbler, AA. How do you feel about the RGN thing? Yes. If you didn't notice, guys, we're having some technical difficulties in rain right now. Not really. Essentially, our old clan lead, his account's pretty much been dead for 2 years, but he was just stuck as clan lead, so we couldn't change it. What happened was somehow a player got access to his account, probably by abusing player support, because player support can be a little pepega at times and give people accounts that they actually don't have the right to use. So the clan got nuked, but it's no biggie because tomorrow, Monday, I'll just contact Wargaming. They are practically the gods of this game. They'll just revert time back and I will become the clan leader reigning. It's as if nothing ever happened. So yeah, cool stuff. It's pretty much like they're abusing a retirement home, because that's what Reign is, a retirement home for all of the old Reign players. Like, it's very sad. Anyways, I'm seeing a whole lot of T57 heavies. Now I see quite a few Yo's out there, but the 57 heavy seems to be the one that is most popular right now. So let's start off today's stream with the 57 heavy. Now, a few things. What happened to this tank when it was changed? Okay, it lost its invincible hull armor on the front, so you can actually get penned right through the center of the hull. Cool stuff. You get a little bit of turret armor. You get reticle calibration. Biggest change that you will definitely notice in this vehicle is the turret traverse speed now is pretty bad compared to what it was before. It's still good, but it's nowhere near as good as it used to be. And so it's a fair balance. Like you win some, you lose some. Is the tank as good as it was before? I would say that's debatable, but let's jump into some games. Let me make sure I'm fully equipped. Cool. And enjoy. Your client got Oreo'd. RIP. Honda hat, my man. Cool hat. Thank you, G. In my experience, the Yo with 3-shot is best with the intro clip considerable, since you can get 2 clips off with it. Yes. It's scary how people can get access to accounts they don't own with player support. Yeah, Wargaming, fix your stuff. You know, at least they, like I said, at least they hacked like the retirement home clan. Like, they could have caused way more damage by doing this to like an actual comp clan that's playing right now. I think it's kind of funny because we only have like 5 active members in Reign, so it's like, yay, dead clan. All right, so first game of the day. Now, we are on Desert Sands. The enemy team have a fairly mobile lineup. We should keep that in mind. Also, the audio. Cool. Just let me know if the music's too loud. Oh, and we're driving into walls. Aren't we intelligent? All right. So the enemy team, 113, Yo, 50 TP, lots of medium tanks / light tanks. That makes it pretty obvious that their team could full send into A. However, it looks like the enemy's Yo has slightly different plans. Let's wait for him to pull around the corner. And when he does so, we might be able to eat him with our consumable. Now, he has no more lower plate armor, so we get 1 clean shell into him there. Very nice indeed. I don't know if he has any actual support. I might have just wasted my consumable. I thought he would pull forward once I shot him once, but it seems like he's just kind of chilling back. So, in the end, the consumable provided me with 0 benefits, but it's oh well. I don't want to overextend just yet, because we know that the Yo could have support behind him. There's the 50 TP, and the Yo is now pulling forward. Boom. 1 quick shell into the Yo here. We might be able to hit a second shell into him. Boom. Alright, so that's 1200 damage dealt right off the bat. Good old 57 Heavy stuff. That felt completely normal for your good old T57 Heavy vibes. Just pulling out, dealing 1200 damage, and just pulling back into cover. That's essentially what you want to do in this tank, by the way. You really don't want to get over aggressive and pull into the open and lose all of your HP for no reason if you can help it. So there is a 113 here. Let's see. We can aim one into his lower plate. Good stuff. Let's see if he gives me another shot. Doesn't look like it, but the enemy team are clearly losing this flank and the med flank. So I think the most logical play for us to make right now would be to put one shell into this man's here. And let's pull back before taking one. He does, unfortunately, pen me. Let's see. There you go. Right through the upper plate. So the old 57 Heavy would never have been penned through that position beforehand, and now it is. That's where you notice there is a slight nerf to the armor profile, at least along the hull. And, well, I'm a damage farmer, guys. Is this a logical play? No. But is it going to be a fun one? Yes. All right, so we're going to pop our consumable. 1 HE shell into this dude, 2 HE shells into this dude, and we just one-clip the waffle for 1700 hit points. Yes, that felt very nice. Mans wasn't running a spall liner, and we caught him on fire. That's it for the game. A very slow... well, I guess a very fast game, but in terms of pacing, it was pretty chill. I really didn't have to do much. Like, this dude's just gonna insta-die before I can do anything else. Maybe we get one more shell into him. There we go. One more shot out, and almost everyone on the team got a kill. That's pretty cool. Pretty chill game. So you can see the 57 Heavy still has its strengths that it has always had, which is its really good magazine potential, which allows you to farm 4,500 damage like it's absolutely nothing. Now, this Waffenträger here, oops, that's the Yo. He had... Poor dude had a very bad day getting one-clipped by high explosive shells. My dude, run a spall laner. It's very helpful. Trust me. But you also notice the slight nerf in the armor profile, right? The shot the 50 TP penned on me would not have penned me in the past. Lightning, how's it going? Hey, Fatness, is 752 worth getting right now? Random Human. I think it's a pretty good tank. Whether or not it's worth it for you is really up to you to decide, but it is a solid vehicle. All right. That dirty when you do that waffle. Yes, it was. And I have zero regrets. All right. Shoka's 113 buff next stream. I might have to do that. It's a good old 113. All right. So let's look at the second matchup here. A lot heavier for the enemy team. So they have an IS-4, a 60 TP, a Type 71, a VKB. Very strong heavy tanks, especially in a frontal engagement. So going all the way into the heavy side ditch here is probably not the most intelligent decision for me, just because I can't quite hold there with my armor. Like, I have the magazine potential if I can catch someone off guard. What I'm going to start this game off with is pulling up to these gun ports, see if we can spot anyone kind of crossing up early, get a shot or two off on them. We will be careful not to overcommit here, though. And we can see the Type 71 is being ridiculously aggressive. Now, the good news is once he gets that shot off, we should be able to put a magazine into him, hopefully. If not, it's not the end of the world. He is still being ridiculously aggressive here. Put one shot into the rear of his tank, good stuff. Put a second shot into the rear of his tank, also good stuff. There's the Sheridan as well, but the Type lost most of his hit points with that kind of YOLO. So the enemy team are hardcore pushing the outside. Honestly, wasn't expecting that, but good for them, I guess. There's a 60 TP. We'll put a quick shot into him and pull back. And now IS-4 is by himself. Now let's look at the lineup. We have a Gorilla 15 in our spawn. The E100 TI2 are sitting back. The IS-4 is isolated 1v1ing the Kron, and so I don't think I need to go back to the IS-4. I'd rather take a safer position. Hopefully the Sheridan doesn't spot me up. Over at this broken wall where I can help hold with our 183, our AFK 100, and whatever else is over here. So let's pull back for a second. We are spotted. I want the enemy team to kind of overextend into the open for me. And so let's wait to see if we can find that Sheridan. Not quite able to snap a shell into him. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to aim that shot in fast enough. And we can see that the Type's holding here with the 60 TP behind, and the Grill just suicides for really no reason at all. Very, very nice play, dude. Okay. So it's me, an E100 who finally woke up, and a T92 holding this flank, just pretty much the two of us here. Here's the enemy's T92. Let's put a quick shell towards him. There we go, 300 into that vehicle there. Very cool. I think what I'm going to do now is there's a 60 TP. We'll put a quick shell into him and pull back. And we do get penned right through. Once again, you'll notice we got penned right through the center of our upper plate, which beforehand would ricochet that 60 TP there. So a bit unlucky, but we will just continue pulling back. I think what I'm going to do for now, hopefully I don't get spotted up, is this TI2 needs to kind of die pretty quickly. Now he is really overextended. If I can back up fast enough here, I should hopefully be able to pick up a kill on this dude pretty quickly. So let's just keep backing around this corner. I have the TI2 in the corner there. The Type is starting to pull up towards me and everything, and I see the 60 TP pulling forward as well. Now, should I kill the Type 60 TP or his friends? That's a bit of a difficult decision to make. Now, I think Type should go down first. So let's see. Here's the Type 71. One heat shell into his tank here. We're going to pull back. Second heat shell. Pick up a quick kill on his tank there. I think the TI2 is pulling back and the 60 TP is in the vicinity here. Now, the 60 TP, I can one-shot if I get a clean shell onto his upper plate. So let's try and see if we can pick up a kill on him real quick, and then we can push him behind the VK. I did play a very passive game here, and that's because I kind of had to. With our E100 AFK for most of that battle, and of course these dudes on the other side, I didn't want to over-aggress and get myself killed just to try and save a grill. Because if I was pushed all the way forward, I probably would have died there, right? But now I have enough hit points to easily just push around behind these dudes and pick up some damage. We're going to try and kill their light tanks off first, if at all possible. Looks like the VK is going to give me a quick shell here. Very nice indeed. I am spooted, unfortunately. TI2 is pulling forward to shoot at me. First one misses, unfortunately. Second one should hopefully hit. That one does go in. Our E5 and TI2 are both low on hit points. So I'm going to tell him to hold position. Good evening, but he's probably dead to their T92. So this is going to leave me in a bit of a sticky pickle here. Good evening, bro. Russian Disaster. Thank you so much for the $50 donation. Really do appreciate it. And that leaves me in a 1 versus 3 situation. Now, we know the Sheridan's on encounter. Okay, or it could be the VKB. But most likely to Sheridan, and hopefully I can get through here unspotted. What I'm going to do is see if I can force these dudes to push into me, but I'm also going to pull into these bushes and use them as camouflage to try and spot up whatever's on encounter cap, get some resets, and hopefully get the dub here. Now, I have enough hit points to win this, but obviously if a VKB YOLOs me, I can't one-clip them, so I need to have at least 1.5 magazines to kill them. You know, they have a TI2, they have the Sheridan as well. There's the Sheridan there. Unfortunately, not quite able to hit his tank, so he unfortunately gets through safely there. There's the VKB. First shot, unfortunately, ricocheting. I'm just going to pen the second heat shell here, or HE. There we go. Good stuff. And the TI2 does shoot me once. So this game is probably not going to end up being a dub. I don't really have enough hit points for it to be a dub. You can see the VK and the Sheridan are both kind of interested in me here. Let's see if we can do anything about this TI2. TI2, I don't know if he realizes I'm looking or not. So this dude shoots at me. I'm going to, hopefully the TI2 thinks he can pull forward. But yeah, this game is already over. So unfortunately, I pulled into the wrong position here. Really, TI2? And it's going to end up giving me, like, no damage as a result. But I tried my best. Our E5 and Kron kind of messed up when they YOLO'd into mid instead of pulling back through our spawn. Once they killed the IS-4, that would have ended with a dub there. It was a bit unlucky that I got spotted by the Sheridan there. And then, of course, the shots on the VK not penning also just kind of made matters worse. Me and the Kron did okay. Our E100 did 0 because, you know, E100s are talented players nowadays. And yeah, not really the most ideal game. But imagine I had those extra 600 hit points from when that 60 TP pen my upper plate. Old 57 Heavy would have probably won that game. I'm just saying, it's a bit unfortunate that right now with its current armor profile that you're getting penned through the hull so much more. It's balanced. I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm just throwing back to the previous update. I actually would have ricocheted shots that would have provided me with enough hit points to actually do something there. Can you sing the 5A possible, please? I gotta do the 5A sometime as well. Yes, sir. Oh wait, what happened to Aftermath? Let me turn it on. Boom. There we go. We still have 4K average. Okay, here's what we're going to do for this game. I don't want to deal with any types if I can help it, and I don't really want to deal with their hold-down meds and light tanks. So what I'm going to do here is actually going to go heavy side. Now, they have a YAG E100, a regular E100. They also have a YAG Tiger 50 TP. There's a pretty decent chance the enemy team are actually going to send their tanks over towards this side of the map. So I'm going to push down here. We're going to pull into these bushes and see if we can get an early magazine off on anyone. But, yeah, one thing I've noticed about this tank is you really don't use your interclip reload consumable all that often. At least you don't really notice it being super beneficial all that often. So, I don't know. Oh, wow, I got spotted by the type, apparently, even though I was in a bush. Okay, I see how it is. Let's reload our magazine. Okay, Yag's out of the fight. That was the one I was most concerned about. So, let's see. If me and this E100 are capable of pulling forward here, then we should be good. Now, our meds are kind of losing the med flank, and so I would love to be able to push up on this side, but let's see. It's just me and this E100 versus a type, and their E100's not stock like ours. So this is something we'll have to keep in mind. Let's put a quick heat shell into this man's here. Okay, there's the 50 TP as well. Good to know. Their E100 is going to pull back slightly here. He can't really do a whole ton to me. We know where the 50 TP is as well. Looks like our E100 is just going to full send it. We'll wait for him to do that. Hopefully take a shot from their E100 there. Okay, looks like their E100 just shot at him. Their type doesn't seem to really be over here all that much. So let's aim a heat shell into this dude. One quick heat shell into him. Let's aim another one into his lower plate maybe and pull through. So we're going to have to kill the E100 and the 50 TP. Both these dudes are pretty isolated over here. the logical play right now would actually be to ignore the 50 TP and kill the enemy's E100, simply because their E100 is a more dangerous tank than a 50 TP, and also he's on lower hit points right now. So let's get ready to put a magazine into this E100. 1 quick shell into this dude, 2 quick shots into this dude, and 3 quick shots into this dude. Bring him down to 700 hit points here, and hopefully, if we can avoid this ram, there we go. He's just YOLOing into the open at this point. So we're going to try and gun block him just ever so slightly here. There we go. That way he can't shoot our E100. Once I kill this E100, I'll be able to help him on the 50 TP, but I think we played this okay so far. So let's get ready to roll away from this position here, pick a quick kill shot into our mans, and get ready to help him out in the 50 TP. Now, you do notice that turret traverse speed is definitely not superb. Let's put a quick shell into this dude's lower plate here. Looks like he's going to try and shoot for me. Second shell into him. I'm just going to keep backing up from this dude. Let's angle our hull up a little bit here. And if not, we'll block him from running away. There we go. I'm going to pull around this corner. That way I actually don't get shot by this dude a second time here. So let's just pull into safety. That way we can preserve a few hit points, wait for him to shoot at our E100 or something, or at least hit towards my tracks here. There we go. And I could pick up this kill. Nice. All right. 1 shell to this dude, and we should be able to kill him at the same time. That puts us at just about 3,500 damage. I'd say so far a pretty well played game. Looks like the Yag Tiger and Yag E100 type, at least the Yag E100 and the type are low hit points here. I can pull straight through the mid, or I can pull up towards our 4005. It looks like the type's going to flank a 4005, so pulling up towards a 4005 is really the ideal play right now. Although he is going to YOLO across before I can shoot at him. But, you know, once they drop down for the 4005, I should be in a pretty decent position to hopefully win this game. And so our 4005 does unfortunately go down. I believe our Hobri's AFK. Second time we've had an AFK on our team. Woohoo, let's go. And, I'm trying to think of the best position here. If I can catch their type off guard, we can one-clip them. But maybe I should kill their TDs first. Let's figure this out real quick. I'm going to pop my consumables right now, just in case we get a kill shot or multiple shots onto the enemy type 71. 1 lower plate shot here. Boom. Quick lower plate shell to him. Second shot, we'll pull back before that Yag can shoot at me. Now, I heard the Yag shoot his gun. That means he is on a reload to pick up, hopefully, a kill on their type, leaving him on 35 hit points. That puts me at 4,500 damage. But if their type gets greeted to YOLO for me, I'll have an E100 for support. So let's pull down a little bit. We're going to pull up to the right-hand side, let our E100 go through this alley. That way we can split the enemy team's attention to hopefully get this dub here and a much better game in the 57 Heavy, demonstrating once again what this tank is capable of. So I don't believe I was spotted by the type here, which is cool by me. We can pull forward ever so slightly, pick up a quick kill shot on this dude. Let's pick up a second kill shot on this dude. And heck, we might even pick up a third kill shot on this dude. So 3 kills with 1 magazine. Isn't that always a great feeling? 4,900 damage, 5 kills. Pretty good game. I think me and the 100 did a pretty good job there, considering he was a bone stock dude. But, you know, once he full sent it and I knew I had that support, then we could just make that play. And he actually did a good job. Like, I mean, he didn't do the most damage, and I assume he's probably a pretty average player, but can we just take a moment to appreciate that E100 actually focus fired the enemy E100 when he was YOLOing me? Like, even though he was 1v1ing the 50 TP there, he turned his attention to the E100 to shoot him when that E100 was YOLOing me. Like, situational awareness. Good job, dude. All right. Which tank do you prefer, Fatness? I'll leave my thoughts and opinions on which tank I prefer to a little later once I've played both tanks for a consistent number of games. So far, 57 though is performing quite well. As Wargaming resolving the issue, Wargaming are big sleeper right now. So as they're sleeping, I'm waiting for my contacts at Wargaming to wake up tomorrow, and then I'll message them if you're wondering. All right, very well played. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, jump back into it. 57 so far, 4,300 damage. 67% win rate. Only 3 games, but not a bad start for this tank. And when it comes to the Yo, I'll have to play it with both guns. Maybe I'll do 3 with one gun, 3 with the other. Now, I would love to push up into this mid, but immediately, my whole team is just kind of sitting back in spawn. We have no control over the medium flank here. Now, if this 50B wants to help me take their med side, maybe the 50B can come C with me. If he comes C with me, we could actually claim our spawn back from the enemy team and hopefully get a dub here. We'll see. So the IS-4 is in the middle here. Badger's here for support. Okay, our TVP's woken up and he's actually being a little bit more useful now. Enemy Sheridan gets caught off guards, but 1 quick shell to him. I'm not going to use my shell reload boost consumable because I'm only going to hit 2 shots regardless. So we get 2 shells into this man here. And I'm really happy that I started making this play back towards our C-cap. And hopefully with the support of this TVP, we can hold off this flank here. Now the 50B and Badger are also coming this way. So we're just going to pay attention, make sure, you know, the allies are providing that big brain support that we want. TVP, not so big brain. Mans gets absolutely nuked for all of his hit points there. He's probably going to go down quickly. But once again, I do have a 50B. I do have, you know, these dudes with me. Let's wait for their Sheridan to overextend ever so slightly here. and hopefully pull forward, get some shots into him. It's not going to be the case, but you know what? No matter. We get one shell into their Foch. Foch gets taken out. Very cool indeed. There's their Sheridan. He does unfortunately hit a shell into me, but we can start pressuring this AMX-30B while we're at it. Just force him into our Badger, hopefully, who is right behind us, I believe. Very nice. All right. You got this, Badger. I'll let our 50B keep the Sheridan at bay, but no, the Sheridan wants to shoot at me again. Let's put another shell to the Sheridan there. Good stuff. 30B's getting a little aggro. Put a quick shell to him. Also good stuff. And we still have a Badger for support. So kudos to the allies this game. The Badger and AMX 50B realized that we needed to retake C cap control. We're going to have to cap out C or else we're going to lose this game to base capped here. So please don't side hug me, Badger. Please. Please. Okay, and so once we get up here, we might bounce this shot. Nice, let's go. And we should be able to cap C pretty safely from this position. So I'm going to go for the C cap. We will kill the IS-4 hopefully momentarily. Our 50B is going to be flanking him, so that IS-4 is going to have to turn his attention towards the 50B regardless in just a moment. But I want to make sure we start getting these cap points right now. Okay, first cap in the bag, not in the bog. And that just leaves Mr. IS-4, who is getting tracked. He's trying to back away, but our 50B is putting a lot of damage into this dude. All right, 50B has one shot left. IS-4 has just fired, and we should have some easy shots on his lower plate. So one shell into this dude's lower plate here. Not quite able to hit a second one. That was a bit unfortunate on my part that I didn't realize that, but oh well. We'll put an upper plate shell into him and pull back. Hopefully the Badger doesn't block me, buddy. I need to back around the corner. I'm on a magazine reload after all. Thank you so much. And hopefully, there we go. Mr. Badger can pressure that IS-4. And we should be good to win this game because we have a full HP girl and everything. And this IS-4 is about to get absolutely bombed. So, there we go. IS-4 is just fired. Badger's taking care of that kill there. And that just leaves the 4005, the low HP Sheridan.
But everything all right with our plan?
Thank you so much, Fawn, for the $100 donation. I really do appreciate it, and everything will be okay with the clan. It was just a bit of unfortunate circumstances occurred, and you know how that rolls. Okay. All right, so we have a 4005 here. One quick shell into the 4005, two quick shells into the 4005, and a quick kill shot into the 4005. Very nice. Fawn, thanks for the donation. Essentially, what happened was our old clan leads account got access by someone, and the clan got nuked, but we're giving support to fix it very quickly. Thank you very much, Fawn, again for the donation. Also, guys, almost 100 likes. Thank you so much for that as well. And not a bad game. I'm going to call out some important notes for this battle. I initially went towards B, which is just a habit when I'm in a heavy tank, but the brain kicked in partially through. Good job. The 50B actually farmed 4K. Good for him. The brain kicked in halfway through, and I realized that, you know, if we all go B without any map control, we're just going to get farmed out. So, you know, immediately I kind of asked my allies for help with the SOS and started going towards C. Once I had to support the TVP, the 50B, the Badger, we were able to retake C cap. That's the reason we won that game, by the way. I can guarantee if our entire team had gone mid, we would have been mega crossfired out. We would have just bled out. We would have gotten stuck in that little corner towards B cap and would have lost. So when you are playing, just always try and keep an eye out for those positions of map control that will give your team the best odds of winning. And it worked out really well that game. So for the 5th game in the 57 Heavy today, we are on Dead Rail. This is a pretty juiced map for this tank. Let's put a quick shell towards the 57 Heavy's drive wheel. Yes, because the 57 Heavy, you know, needs to have unpennable drive wheels. Unfortunately, that shot ricochets, but we can get a shell into their 57 Heavy here. And we should be safe from this type as long as we don't overextend. Looks like our 50B is taking a pretty heavy punishment here, though, from those tank destroyers. So let's pull back a little bit, and we have no med side control. So this is about as bad of a situation as you could get on a map like this, because we don't have any map control. They have a bunch of really strong haul-down heavy tanks, and we're going to have to just try our absolute best to win this battle without losing. So win this battle without losing. Fatness has the biggest brain logic. This is why pro player. All right, we have this type here. We get one shot to the type, get 2 shots to the type, and because I hate types, die. It was worth. It was worth. Okay, so I said that's the Waffenträger in that spawn. I'm getting shot by the Leopard 1, as you can tell by the DPM, but I think it was worth it to clear their strongest haul-down vehicle. Their 268 is probably up in that corner. I assume he's the one that nuked our 50B when he was up top over there. So what I think I will do for now is just continue playing a little bit passive. I don't think this is going to be a really good damage farming game. I lost a lot of hit points to kill that type after all, but it was a really critical kill shot. I'm going to kind of sit back and hold her spawn a little bit, but I don't want to overextend because for one, that 268 might get some bright ideas and try and nuke me, and obviously the Waffenträger with the crossfire. These dudes should be chilling over here, so I'm just going to be a little bit more passive. We'll let the E5 do more of the spotting for me here because he has all the hit points, right? He has, well, not all, but he has 700 more hit points than me. That's enough to allow him to do the spotting here. So it looks like he gets spotted by the Leopard 1. As I kind of predicted, the Leo is just chilling there. And the Leo gets spotted in the open. There's the enemy's 268, so not camping in the corner. Either he relocated or I just miscalculated which way our 50B got nuked from. 268 pulling it to the open. Unfortunately, that shot misses because, well, yeah. unlucky. The Object 268 pulling forward a little bit here. Leo pulling back to provide him with a little bit of support at the same time. Let's see if this Leo gives me a shot. Let's aim a quick one into his turret. Boom. Very nice indeed. 268 pulling around the corner. Boom. Quick one into him. And let's pull back ourselves. So that puts us at 2,000 damage. Luckily, the Waffle hasn't nuked me yet. So he might have pulled back, or he's just chilling and not really paying attention to me because of that engagement. Let's pull a little bit to this right-hand corner here. We're going to use this rail car as cover. And we're going to start getting ready to crossfire out this Object 268, hopefully with the support of our T125. Now the object's on a reload. I got snagged on a building a little bit here. We can see here's the object in the open. One quick shell into the object. Let's use a reload boost consumable here. Pick up a quick kill shot on him. Leo is just kind of chilling in the back for now. Leo's going to pull forward. Boom. Quick shell into him. 350. Very nice. And that leaves the Waffenträger and 50 TP. Oh my goodness. The Waffenträger was sniping in the open and gets absolutely nuked. So all of the damage I'm going to get left on this battle is going to be on the 50 TP. So let's pull forward and try and farm out the 50 TP before it's too late to farm him out. And yeah, put ourselves at roughly 4k damage if we are lucky. We're going to pull a little bit to the right side of this dude. That way we can get him in our full reticle here. One quick shell into the back of his turret. Let's aim for those fuel tanks maybe. Another one hits him there. That puts us at 4,000 damage and a full magazine, 4.4k. Not a bad game. Not a bad game at all. Pretty solid. We got 4,500 damage out of this battle, and we were able to win, thankfully, because their Leo didn't play aggressively enough. If their Leopard had pushed back in towards our spawn a little bit farther, then we actually probably would have ended up losing that battle. But that's not the case because the Leo was just kind of sitting in the mid farming instead of pushing behind and just getting us trapped in our own spawn. And so that's where we were able to get a nice little dub there. So I was out of my investment, so that's nothing. Thanks, Spot, again. Okay, all right. So 4.4. All right. 5 games, 57, 4,200 average damage, 80% win rate. That's a pretty good so far showcase of the 57 Heavy's abilities. It really still does revolve all about its gun. Like, it has some armor, but it's not a ton to rely on. And it's more about its firepower, its ability to dish that 1,200 damage out and pull back into cover. Now, where does the Yo differ? So the Yo lost a little horsepower. It doesn't matter. The tank's mobility is practically the same. It lost the ridiculous amount of armor along the drive wheel attachment bars. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, those auto ricochets are no more. Once again, not a big deal because you should expect to get penned through the lower plate anyways in a Yo. What the Yo did gain though was these babies here. Shell reload boost consumable and reticle calibration. I'm going to run both just so I don't have to swap them back and forth. But what I would recommend is if you're running the triple shot, run the shell reload boost consumable. If you're running the double shot, run reticle calibration. Those are the consumables are best for those specific situations, or you can play it risky like me and run both in a single repair kit. So M6-Yoh. This thing was always great. Now its armor, I would say, is still very good, riddled with weak spots, but it's still like really troll. As long as you're not getting sniped in the hatch or the turret ring or the lower plate, when you're hull down, you're going to actually ricochet quite a few shots. And of course, if you angle that turret up, you will get a lot of ricochets just because people won't be able to see your hatches because this is one ugly tank. So M6-Yoh time, guys. We're going to run those double consumables and just show you what a beast this tank can be. I personally think the M6-Yoh is possibly better than the 57 Heavy. Now, I know the 57 Heavy is more punchy in terms of alpha damage, but the M6-Yoh has better accuracy. It has better turret traverse speed. Its armor is, technically speaking, a little better because the profile is a little more familiar with the, like, hatch spot, weak spots and stuff. We do take 700 for that 268. Man, that 268 was playing aggro and very fast. And, like, super unlucky for me, he pens the turret ring. Oh my goodness. I was so busy showing where I was getting penned that I take another shot there. So yeah, I mean, the armor is fine on this tank, but you have to be using your gun depression, and the enemy team is just playing it up really aggressively on this side here. I do have support from the M103 in the back and this V4, but I'll need them to start being a little bit more aggressive here if we're going to actually do anything about this game. Guys, we got to either push forward or pull back, what y'all doing? All right. This 268's being super aggro now. Let's pick up a quick kill shot on our man. Just angle our hatch up here. The Yo should be next to die, hopefully, but I don't think that's going to be the situation here. Let's aim a hatch shell into this man. Just pull back and angle our turret up here. We do have a V4 over with us, but these dudes got a little bit over aggressive on me, especially this 268. I don't know what he was thinking because we had half of our team around this corner and he just YOLO'd in. I think he was trying to pick up a kill on me. The tunnel's been pretty real this game, and unfortunately with the dead loader, I am not getting a lot of damage this battle with very poor DPM. Let's wait for this concept to get ready to start shooting at others again. I'll wait to see if he shoots at anyone else before pulling forward and clipping him out. Let's see. Okay, I don't know if he's waiting for me or not. Okay. He might be waiting for me. Let's put a quick shell into this dude. Concept getting very lucky there. but I have to pull forward. I have to pull forward really fast if I'm going to survive this game. So let's pull forward here. Let's get ready to pick up a quick kill shot on their concept. Let's pull down. A very bad game because I don't know what my teammates are really doing here. The enemy team was super aggro. Good for them. But the issue was they all got stuck back here. Like our 57 and Kron didn't really push corner or left with us. And I guess the V4 was way too distracted when he should have been focusing on that left side. So you definitely saw the Yo's armor profile in a very not ideal situation. You can see the weak spots along the front of the turret, and we didn't get a lot of damage this game. This was just a very kind of very meh situation for the Yo because we had a 268 that I couldn't spot, and then of course the concept 1B just being one of the most broken all-down tanks in the game. Wasn't much I could do to him, but I couldn't pull backwards either because my allies were all just kind of sitting there not doing anything. So yeah, in retrospect, I guess I could have just gone into CCAP, but I don't like going there because that's always risky. At least I picked up 2 kills for the team. I may have not picked up much damage, but at least I picked up 2 kills. Maybe 2 of the only kills. Okay, they finally picked up a kill themselves. 18. No, Yo is gorgeous. Yeah, Yo is gorgeous. This was just a bad situation. Absolutely do not judge the Yo off of this game. This was just an extremely bad situation for the Yo because they had a super aggro concept and a 268 that just hit a very ridiculous shot. By the way, the 268's gun sucks. So the fact that he even hit that shot in the lower corner of my turret was extraordinarily lucky for him, especially since I was looking that way. Otherwise, I think actually it would have been pretty good that game. Losing that 700 points kind of sucked. All right, let's just jump into another game because not very pog. We got our 300 damage and 2 kills. Very epic gamer moment there. I really don't like Rockfield anymore because it's just... whichever team has the better haul-down tanks on C, like, always wins, essentially. And, you know, even though their concept died, it took forever. Like, I was the one that had to end up picking up a kill on their concept for some reason, because my 2 dudes couldn't kill them themselves. So, yeah, kind of a waste of a battle. Would you say that Badger's still worth 20k gold or any other tank worth 20k? Yeah, I think the Badger's really, really good right now. I mean, you can always watch my stream on that and make a conclusion for yourself. Whether it's worth 20k, I don't really... think anything's worth 20k, but I wouldn't say it's the biggest ripoff in the world. WNA is 3. I know, it's a pretty epic number. What was I going to do with that situation, though? They just had very, very aggressive tanks on their team, and there wasn't much for me to do. I was just trying to push up to help my allies there, but they played super bad on CCAP as well. So we weren't able to have any map control there. Now, interestingly enough, we can see the Type 71 has gone up towards the mid. The enemy team do have triple tank destroyers. No one on our team is spotting up B. So this is actually pretty bad, but I don't like getting stuck in B cap anymore. I personally find that you get YOL'd way too often in B, so I'm going to take the outside range. Hopefully our 140 with its very good view range will be able to spot up any tank destroyers that they have on that side, and we'll be able to start farming out their team. So there's the 422, there's the Type. Can't really do much about either of these dudes. Oh, the 4005 gets spotted, and he absolutely just slam dunks our poor dude there. So let's put another shell into that 4005. There we go. That's that reticle and shell reload boost consumable. Both coming in handy right there to give me a shot on the 4005. That one, unfortunately, doesn't go through. But judging by how fast our 140 died, he got hit by a 183 as well, I would assume. That's the most logical conclusion. And at the moment, my team are just stuck in all types of bad situations. Looks like our meds are very eager to die here. I don't really want to push out from this position because I know they have TDs back there, and those TDs will make my day miserable if they really start pushing forward. Now, the enemy's 422's being quite aggressive. Put a quick shell into him from across the map. You hate to see it. Put a second shell towards him, maybe. Unfortunately, that one doesn't go through. Third one goes super high, but it was worth a try. No, I could have nuked their 263. Okay, we know where their 263 is at least. Now, looks like he's just going to chill there, so we might be able to clip him out in just a moment if he's just going to continue sitting there. We'll wait for him to maybe shoot at our 50M, and that should hopefully give me another shot on him. We'll see if he gets spotted up. Although it looks like, oh, nice. That dude gets taken out. Very cool. You know, my team could be in a much worse situation. I'm just kind of playing the sniper. That's because I don't really have anywhere I can go to right now. Fortunately, that shot's a ricochet. Second shot doesn't quite pen either. 263 on the enemy team is being pretty aggressive here. Let's put a quick shell into him at least. Very good stuff. Let's pull back from the 4005 and immediately angle our turret up here for that that Type 71, who unfortunately hits us, but we should be fine now once we pull back a little bit more. And yeah, so 263 gets nuked. Our spawn is a little open. Type 71's holding the mid. E50M is trying to spot up behind us a little bit here, I believe. And it looks like their 263 is being really aggressive, which is probably good for me because we might be able to pick up a kill on him in just a moment. So let's see. If we pull around this corner a little bit here, we just might be able to get an angle on him. I don't know if we can, but it's worth a shot. If we can kill the 263, then that's good. One of their most aggressive kind of spotting tanks will get taken out. So unfortunately, not able to spot him up, but the Type 71 on our team unfortunately gets nuked. Okay, let's see. Is this 263 going to make a play here? I love camping games where no one wants to move from anywhere. Like, I couldn't really move from anywhere either. Whew. These situations are very not ideal. All right. 4202 really needs to die. Our 183 big time messes up there. E50M is being pretty aggro on this flank. Let's see if we can do something about the 4202. Put one shell into his turret here. Very good indeed. He gets taken out. That was a really good important kill for us because now their view range is out of this fight. I'm gonna let our 60 TP hold here. I feel like with 2,000 hit points, I probably should get ready to start making a play here very soon. And so what I'm gonna do... Okay, we see where the Yo is. We see where their type is as well. Our 183 just fired, hopefully baiting their tanks into the open a little bit. We'll see. Looks like their Yo is going to go for the crossing here. So let's see. We can aim one quick shell into their Yo while he's crossing. Very good indeed. He might pull back to try and shoot me here. We can hit a second shell into this dude. He fires once, and we hit a third, but unfortunately doesn't pen. But now he's in one clip range for me, which is cool. 183 full HP racks are 60 TP, which is really bad. So now it's time for me to take map control. We're going to kill the Yo and the Type 71. We have the hit points to do it. So we're going to pull across while those TDs are both on a reload there. Looks like the 4005 hits me once, but he should only be able to hit me once from there. Or hit me twice, apparently. And that leaves their Yo, who I believe just shot either once or twice. Doesn't really matter. I have to go for the kill. It's just 3 of us left here. So one quick shell into their Yo here. Let's put a quick kill shot into their Yo. And then that just leaves me free to just go 1v1 mode against this Type 71, who doesn't have the most ideal DPM in the world. We're trying to gun block him here. But hopefully... with our 183 here, we can just pull across from him, and hopefully the 183 will be able to put a shell into this dude. We'll put one shell into him. Very good. Our 183, unfortunately, ricocheting. Put a second shell into this dude, and we'll put a kill shot into this dude. Cool. All right, so picking up a couple kills here. I'm going to have to pull up a little bit because that 4005 tries flanking, but it looks like he's just going to YOLO over. He does fluff his first shot where he wasn't shooting at me, but I am so dead anyways. There's not much I can do here. My team was pretty bad. They didn't send anyone to hold B. Now, mind you, I didn't go B myself. I probably could have, but I just know from personal experience taking slow heavies that are pretty delicate in the side armor profile to B is not a great idea. We did okay damage in the end, but a 140 just suiciding and doing 0. And then we got really unlucky. Our 60 TP got amracked for 2,000 hit points. Otherwise, we should have been good to win that game. But with our 60 TP dead, then that game was just a loss. All right. 2-shot is more punishing than 3-shot gun is better for winning. Yeah, 3-shot gun definitely has the DPM about it. We'll play another one with a 3-shot. We have to at least get one dub with the 3-shot. Both these games have just been very unideal for the Yo. Odyssey, what's up? Hey, how's it going? Don't buy, you're bad. Hey, what's up, dog? All right. If our 183 hadn't bounced off of that, dude, we might have been able to clutch up there. Oh, well. It's a roll of the die in those types of situations. What we're going to do is push up to this left corner. We're going to spot their heavies up. Hopefully, maybe get a magazine into one of them right off the bat, and then proceed elsewhere. So let's real quickly. Hopefully, we can spot something like their E100 or whatnot crossing out of spawn. Something that's nice and slow. But it looks like, so far, no one spotted here, which means all of their heavies are going up towards the hill. Now, that's not necessarily bad, as they don't appear to have hill control themselves, which means we can probably just go haul down on the hill. But I would have really liked to get that juicy early farm, but oh well. Let's pull back towards our hillside here and see if we can help the allies out. Our Kranwagen's holding. It's a lot of heavies. This is honestly not a good position for a tank like the Yo. Like, it's okay in terms of just being able to go haul down, but in the end... you know, the enemy team still have so many more guns just chilling here that we won't be able to really deal with super easily. Okay. Now, I believe I am running. All right, one quick heat shell into this man's here. Let's see if we can put a second shell. The VK gets absolutely nuked for pretty much all of his hit points, which is really good. He's one of their dangerous heavies. Let's pull back here. Now, they have a Sheridan that's going to crossfire from that alley. We should definitely be aware of that, but if I hold here with the Kron, we should be fine for now. Let's see if this M60 gives me any shots. He's playing the right position here where we really can't nuke him very reliably. Kron hitting a really good shot onto this dude. Looks like the enemy E100 is being a little aggro here. Let's put a quick heat shell into him and pull back, angling that turret up ever so slightly. Very cool. Looks like the M60 might get a little bit more aggressive here as well. Put a heat shell into him again. Kron picking up the clutch kill. So their team's kind of throwing at this point. And this VK is playing really aggressive. Put another heat shell into him. Very nice. Sheridan has indeed pulled off the flank because they have to go for cap resets. And me and the Kron honestly can probably kill these 3 tanks here. Just the 3 of us. So let's pull back from Mr. 100. He's getting really aggressive here. Let's put a track shell into him. Very nice. 1 track shot. 2 track shot. Let's hit a 3rd track shot and pull back. Very nice. So hopefully our Kron doesn't get nuked too hardcore here. Now, here's where the DPM gun is nice on a tank like this, is with this kind of DPM, I'll be reloaded in 13 or so seconds, and we can start dealing with the E100 to VK. So E100's just fired. Let's put one quick shot into him. Oh my gosh, he rolls 800. Talk about a lucky max roll for that dude. Okay. I don't believe he even hit 2 shots in a row, so yeah. All right, so unfortunately we lose a lot of hit points because the Kron let me take all the shots there instead of pulling it himself, and that just leaves the enemy's Yo left to kill here. But hopefully if the Kron takes some of the shots for me in this situation, Kron, you got more hit points. You may as well take some of the shots here. There we go. One quick shell. I should out-reload him for the next shot. We'll pull back a little bit. All right, we should be able to get a 3rd shell into this dude, and we'll just leave it to our Kron to take care of the rest. So their Yo is on the long reload for a single shot, I believe. I'm gonna let our Kron push past him, and let's see what this Emil does. So the Kron's going for the face hug. It's probably not a bad play by him. Let's put 1 heat shell into this man's here. I'm probably gonna go down to whatever tank's flanking me. So let's put another shell into this man's, and we'll put a 3rd shell into this man's to pull past. Okay, the Sheridan. I thought the Sheridan, or I mean the 60 TB is coming for me, but he's not. No. Wait, their waffle went all the way back and spawned? Wasn't he on the encounter cap? No way. See, I knew there was a tank behind me. Dang, that's a bit unfortunate. I think my team's gonna throw. No way these guys actually threw this. Are you kidding? Me and the Kron practically cleared like 3-4 takes on the hill there. And everyone just decided to sit on a counter cap and they're actually losing this engagement. Well, let's see how it goes. And after this, we'll swap to the 2 shotgun and see how it goes. We did good damage though, at least this time. Average 60 TP game. LOL, yeah. OP move VK, yeah, very OP. Dang it, if that waffle wasn't there, we for sure would have won, because I could have killed that Emil super easily. If I was just able to pull around that corner and avoid the waffle. Oh, well. Oh, well. Too bad I took those 2 shots from those heavies. I wish the Kron had tried sharing hit points a little bit better there, because that would have been kind of cool, but oh well. Big Ray Waffle, I know. Dude. What's going on? What am I watching? What am I watching? We have VK demonstrating the ability to send the open sideways and do nothing. We have 183 who is refusing to move from spawn. And 4005 who is also sitting. Like, what is happening? This is the biggest of stalemates. Everyone is just sitting back and doing nothing. And our 45 doesn't have a fire extinguisher. This was the dude I had on Rockfield as well. This 4005 is not a very reliable teammate. This is my 3rd time having him in one of my battles. Okay. You guys got this, boys. I believe. Totally do not. They're all 1-shots. Everyone's a 1-shot in this game. But, I mean, what is that going on? Is he 100? Like, dude, the Sheridan probably could just pull forward and kill this dude. I doubt he has the reaction time to even shoot the Sheridan if he pulls around the corner. Like, these are the type of teammates I'm getting. Like, I worked my Butte off to do like 4,500 damage that game to give my team the best chance of winning, and they just throw an encounter cap when they had no reason to go encounter cap. Like, they had absolutely no reason to go to encounter cap. We were winning the hill, and they just threw the game, like throwing 4 tanks over here. Oh, man, that's a joke and a half if I ever seen one. All right. Oh, just die. Die. End our suffering. End it. No, Emil, you're supposed to end our suffering, not like this. No, why you're not winning? You're not using Billy. Huh. This might be true. I don't know if Billy's an option on this tank, Zach.
Know why you're not winning? You're not using Billy.
My poor Yo. What am I supposed to do? I did everything to help us take hill, and then our whole team throws on encounter cap. Like, 4,700 damage. Let's see how the rest of the team did. Our object did 0, our leopard did 0. So our meds did nothing. 183 doing 1 shot of damage. The 4005 only doing 4 shots of damage there. Oh boy. GG to the Kron, I guess. He played a pretty decent game on hill. All right, let's swap to the 2-shot for a couple of games now. Good old Mr. 2-shot. We'll just switch to the ammunition a little bit and yeah, jump back into the action. 2-shot's great. Gun had nothing changed in it during the update. And now with reticle calibration, you actually can hit those 2 shots, which is very punchy. I would say overall, the 2 shots carrying ability is definitely a lot worse though than the 3-shot, because the 3-shot has that consistent DPM. So when it comes to DPM fights, like that fight on mines, definitely I was able to find 4.7 because I had the 3 shots DPM and accuracy. 2-shot might have struggled even more, or maybe less. It's hard to say. I don't think Billy, my man, is just so he needs his help. Maybe I need Billy. You are right. All right. So what we're going to do for this game is we're going to go towards C. I'm not going to go med side. They have a TVP and M6. Get outspotted and nuked by TDs. Hopefully, it looks like our Type 71 is just going to do what most Type 71s do, which is just YOLO, just some random position on the med side. I'm fine with that. I do have support from maybe the TDs. And I believe their team is going to be a little bit split up here. Maybe. Never mind, I take it back. I see my whole team's just sitting in spawn doing nothing. My confidence in them has tanked. But let's see if we can get some early damage off right off the bat. Let's see if we can spot anyone crossing. So far, no one's spotted. Okay. So they might not be sending anyone to C. I don't think the 57 or ST1 are faster than me. So there's a good chance their whole team's just sitting back. Oh my goodness. Their 57 just lost all of his hit points in a few seconds there. Ain't that cute. All right, we have a Yo Hori here. We're going to take one shot from him. We're put 2 shots in. Oh, you got to be kidding me. It's like 30% on his lower plate. 70% off, but that doesn't pen, even though there's like hit markers on his lower plate. Dang, that's a bit unlucky. So the Hori's playing just like stupid aggressive up here. And unfortunately, we weren't able to pen 2 shots into him because, you know, like once again, that 2-shot gun definitely does have its troll aspects. But when you're against something like the 704 here, you can angle up, pull 1 shot, pull 2 shots, and pull back. We were able to take off half his hit points with barely any effort. And that's definitely when that 2-shot gun feels super nice, is when you're hitting both of those shots for 900 damage in a few seconds. You feel like you're practically a god. Okay, so Mr. Hori still big chillin' over here. Doesn't really seem to have noticed me just yet. Let's put 1 quick shell into Mr. Hori. Let's load up a heat shell, put a second one into him, pull back. We've done 2,000 damage already, and we're just chilling here. Their TDs are messing up big time. Like, really, really big time. This Hori, the 704, these dudes got a little bit over aggro here, to say the least. And looks like so far with my allies holding in spawn, we should be big chilling to hopefully win this game. All right, so enemy Hori is being a little bit aggro here. Let's put 1 shell into him, and I guess I'll pick up the kill just because my teammates are actually losing that flank, so I'd rather pick up some kills at this point. And there we go, 1 kill secured. Leaves Mr. ST1 in the mid here, who seems to be slightly in the open. So if I pull up to this building, I should be able to shoot him. Let's wait. We'll use our double consumables on this dude. I wonder what my interclip's going to be with the 2-shot like this. All right, ready, Cal, consumable. This dude is about to pull forward. 1 quick shell into him. We track him in the open here. Wow, I can't see him thanks to the Hori's positioning. Oh, I just misfired. I'm pro. I'm pro at this game, and I had heat loaded up too. Well, that didn't quite go as planned. Oh, of course, the 704 is pulled into the open, where the Waffenträger could have nuked him, but no. No, he's just big chilling in the open there. It's kind of cute. All right, ST1's over here. I don't know where their grill is. That's my main concern here. But if we can kill this ST1, that'll be cool for me and my allies. Just put 1 quick shell to his lower plate. Aim a second shot. That's 913 damage. We've already dealt 4k damage this game. We'll pull back a little bit from this engagement here. Allies are currently losing spawn. And oh, there's the wild 704. Now, I don't think he realizes I'm on a reload, so I'm going to act like I'm trying to kill him here. That's just to get him to panic and pull back. And hopefully, with the support of our Waffle, we should be able to pick up a quick kill on this dude. So it's just me and the Waffle. They still have a grill. Add some other tanks in this game. Let's put a quick kill shot into this dude. Very cool. We'll also have to pick up a quick kill shot on the ST1 here, and then we'll have to devote our attention back towards the TVP. All right, so ST1's in the open. Quick kill shot at this dude. Very cool. And we're going to pull back. Now, I don't know where the grill is. He is still unspotted for the time being, but I'm going to pull back into this corner, and we'll just wait out for their TVP to pull up into the open. He has a 2-shot. I believe he's on about 700 hit points, so we should be able to kill him. It just depends on whether or not we're able to spot him up in time. All right. So let's see if the TVP is in our spawn yet. So far, no one spotted. Okay, I think I might push up to this hill. This will give me better view range into our own spawn here. Or actually, no, I have to get B cap. Dang, that actually kind of sucks. So since we're down on B cap, I actually do have to pick up the cap here. I don't really have a choice because we'll lose the cap otherwise. If that dude can pick up C cap and I can pick up B cap, we might have a chance of winning this. So I'll pull into B cap for now. All right, so we should be safe for now if we're right in the middle of B cap. I'm not really sure. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. The grill shoots at me once. Put a quick track shell into him. Put a second shell into this grill. We'll pull back a little bit from him for now. I'm going to cap. I'm just going to stay alive because I don't know where that TVP is. TVP is behind me. Okay, let's just pull forward here. Cool. So we can 2-shot their grill. And hopefully with the support of the Waffenträger, we should be able to win this. I'm going to keep capping for now. Apparently, our dude's just chilling over here. The grill shoots me once. 1 shell into him. All right, we make him a 1-shot. Hopefully our Waffle can actually... I mean, not our Waffle. Hopefully our other dude can actually be a little bit useful right now. Okay, there's the TVP. So TVP gets spotted in the open. I just have to pick up B cap here. All right, cool stuff. Very nice indeed. Let's see if this grill gets a little over aggro. Boop. Quick kill shot into him. Very nice indeed. Let's just keep kind of spotting up this crossing ever so slightly so he can't get the drop on me. So yeah, apparently the first good game we get today, I have to be playing the 2-shot Yo to make it work out, which it worked very well. We pulled up 6,000 damage this game, which not too shabby if I say so myself. All right, let's see what this TVP does. TVP is, I think, trying to run away from wherever our Waffenträger is. So he's going the long route to try and catch us off guard a little bit here. We should be able to win this, but the TVP could still one-clip both of us, I believe, if he gets lucky. So we should be a little bit cautious of getting spotted in the open here. Put a quick hit shell in towards his tank there. Oh, no! Well, that's a bit unfortunate. Ay, how long does it take him to run away? I thought he was running away right away there. So I thought he was going to be, like, over there, not still in the back of spawn. Still, we should win this on cap. If a Waffle doesn't pick up the kill here, the TVP can't really do much. It's still a dub. I just was really hoping to pick up a kill on that dude, but my goodness. I should have just aimed that second one in without hesitating to try and relocate. But with double caps, a 700 cap point lead, TVP being a one-shot, we got the win here. Not too concerned. Oh, you want to get the Caliban? I already saved some gold for him. I don't know when the Caliban's being released, but yeah, when it does, I'll definitely have to stream it. I'm sure it's going to be a pretty meme tank, guys. Yeah. Probably pretty memes. Can't say for certain. Just a hunch. It's going to be a very meme tank. All right. Well, we should win this regardless. As long as our Waffle doesn't die, there's no way the TVP can win on caps now. So, yeah. Well, back. I'll say hello to everyone in chat. Hello to all the viewers. Hope you're doing well. Almost 200 likes. Let's go, guys. All right. Well, I almost threw that game. Too bad I didn't get the 6K out with the kill. It's still a dub. Cut that Waffenträger burning at the TVP doing donuts. Imagine. But dude, this Waffenträger's like, I'm not going to be as dumb as this Yo that got himself killed for no reason. I'm going to run away. TVP goes on the B cap. Like, that's going to make a difference. Oh, he's just trying to find our Waffle. Yeah, you have 8 seconds left. No dubs for you. Ha ha ha. Our Waffle wasn't the most useful player. He could have helped me kill the grill. But oh well. At least he stayed alive and we got the win. Is this going to be our first ace of the stream? It took me 9 games to get an ace. Yikes. It should be an ace because I got the caps and everything. Nice! 5.9k damage and ace. Woo! Finally fixing our Yo damage. 2-shot working like a charm there. And you see just why this tank can be so memes. And in my opinion, this is what makes the Yo a better tank than the 57 Heavy. You can customize it based on what you prefer. Right? You don't, like, with the 57 Heavy, you're committing to specifically what the 57 Heavy has to offer. Whereas with the Yo, it's like, okay, I like derpy, kind of like big alpha drop guns. Boom. You're running the boomstick 2-shot. You're having a good time bopping people for 900. You got reticle calibration to assist with your accuracy. Very nice. Or you could be like, okay, I want something more reliable, more consistent with that damage per minute, and then you run to the triple shot, which, generally speaking, those first 3 games weren't the best example of the triple shot. But generally speaking, the triple shot's very, very reliable, and so it just allows you to play the Yo to pretty much however you want to. And so we're going to pull on up towards this ridge here. If I can spot someone in the open, we might be able to nuke them. That 1.7 second intro clip is very nice indeed. We can see a wild gorilla 15 here. Fortunately, that first shot misses. Second shot also missing there. That gorilla got a little lucky. He actually sat in the open to aim at me. He just, RG was on his side there. I didn't expect the gorilla to just pull up there. So unfortunately, I done messed up that shot because I wasn't pre-aiming for him perfectly. But, you know, this grill, he still might be making some mistakes here. Ooh. Or you know what? You know who's about to make some mistakes? Fosh. 1 shot, 2 shot. Look at that, dude. Intro clip reload buff in like 1 second. 1 second. I just nuked that Fosh for 900. R.I.P. That Fosh just got nuked. All he was doing was YOLOing across the corner. And he lost all of his hit points there in like a second. That had to be a very fun experience for him. Let's wait for the 5 and T75 to start pulling forward here. So I'm sure they will do very soon. I don't want to overcommit yet because they do have that grill crossfire in this corner. But you know what? These are tier 9. This is a tier 9, tier 10 heavy tank. They don't really have the best armor profiles, I would say, if they're in the open. So let's pull forward here. See if we can get a nice 1 quick shell into the 75. Oh, no, the gun says nope. But at least the second one hits him for 500. And, oh, dear, the 183 absolutely nukes the 5A. We are somehow down 3-0, which is, or 3-1, which is a bit of the unfortunate side. So what we will have to do here is kill the 5A, kill the E75, kill the grill. Me and the E75 should be able to hold this side pretty well together. And so what I'm going to do is I'll pop my ready cal, and this should allow me to at least easily be able to snipe this E75's lower plate. So 1 quick shell into his lower plate here, 2 quick shots into his lower plate here. That's 900 damage dealt into him. Good job to the Conf Panzer picking up a kill there. We're going to pull back. The E3 is stuck in a crossfire. He won't be able to do too much right now. His E75 is just kind of big chilling over here. And so, all right. Now, I don't know if I'm still spotted up, but that E3 is haul down over around that corner there. We can see that the grill is kind of just pre-aiming here. Okay, the grill is pulling forward. Oh, nice work. All right, cool. That should leave me free to pick up a kill on this grill now. Cool stuff. So let's just pull forward, kill the grill, then we can deal with the E3 and Foch later. And this should be game over for the enemy team. We have way too many hit points for them to theoretically be able to win this super easily. And I don't even need to use my consumable on this grill, I think. All I have to do is just pull up behind this dude and say, yo, what's up? One quick shell, 563, second shot, boom. That puts us at 3k damage dealt. Pretty spicy indeed. I'm going to keep the Foch spotted so he's stuck on the crossing. So let's see if we can spot Mr. Foshipu here. All right, Mr. Foshipu is spotted up, so we now know his position a little better. Cool stuff. Kampfpanzer, unfortunately, unable to kill him. Enemy's E3 also pulling into a rather unfortunate position. So E3 on the enemy team, it's gotten a little bit aggressive here. And so we might be able to, just barely, be able to half snipe this dude. Might have wasted my reload boost consumable here. All right, E3 fires at our Kampfpanzer, who is just going to sit back and maybe die. So that's not very ideal, Mr. Kampfpanzer. All right, here's what I'm going to predict. That Foch is just sitting there pre-aiming the corner. So let's see. Ooh, he's not. Interesting. All right, E3 is pulling forward. I was just going to try and track him. If I can splash him with HE or do anything to make him a one-shot, then we should have a good chance of winning this. All right. Oh, really? HE does 0? That's ridiculous. Okay. E3's pulling forward. Kampf is holding back. There's the Foch. I spotted him on the crossing. Very cool indeed. Hopefully our Kampf can stay alive just a little bit longer here. You got this, Kampf. I believe in you. Good work to our Kampfpanzer. And that just leaves the E3. I'm going to let him just, like, try and shoot at me if he wants to. And then we should be able to hit one shell into his side here. Second shot into his tracks here. Unfortunately, doesn't pen, but we should be able to just scoot on in behind him before he can really do a whole lot. So, Mr. E3 is about to have a very E3 experience, which is, yeah, mobility not good. But, you know what? Could be a lot worse for him. He actually managed to wedge me out because I don't have a ton of horsepower on this tank. All right, cool stuff. We can just pull back and pick up that kill. I would say not the most smoothly played endgame by me. I could have definitely played this a lot better, but at least we got the 4K out and the dub, which is cool. I'll happily take that. GG to our Kampfpanzer, I suppose. He also played a good game there, picked up some kills and stuff like that. Kind of slow at the second half. I'm a little surprised those HE shots didn't pen the E3, but at least we were able to win in the end. Also, kudos to our 183. This dude pulled out the big old damage. The big old damage, nuking everyone that was just kind of chilling there. Fatness, if you were to play in tourney, what would be the top 5 tanks would you take? Oh gosh, that's hard to say, man. I'm rusty. I haven't played comp in a hot minute. So, I would say, well, Type 71s, obviously. Type 71s, I think Yo still has a place. I think 60 TP and I7s also still have a place. Any tank destroyers, maybe the 4005 for nuke factor, but that tank's like a little delicate, so it's a bit hit or miss. Definitely not 50Bs. I think those suck. TVPs 100% would be used. I would spam TVPs. TVPs are great. They are just so deadly in the right hands. And anything else? I don't know. I would have to think about it a little longer. E3 proceeds to Amarak you. I was waiting for that to happen, but luckily he didn't. All right, so we're going to go park side because we're on the good spawn to go park, and hopefully I can get an early nuke on anyone crossing. At least that's the dream. And so let's see if we can make that happen. And we're going to just pull forward a little bit here, see if we can spot anyone right off the bat. So far, no one has been spotted up, which is cool. And let's see. So no one's spotted. The Type's kind of hogging the position, so I don't have enough gun depression to work here. And it seems logical that what we should do right now is go back towards our spawn and defend our spawn, because the enemy team clearly have sent all of their forces back towards the rear here. So if I can get the support of some allies and we can just pull back towards our spawn and get stuck in a hold down engagement here, we should be able to win that because I have gun depression and everything. But it all depends on what our heavies decide to do. So enemy IS-7 getting caught off guard by this Gorilla 15, who's being very kind of aggressive. Bit of an interesting play by the Grill, I will admit. But we might be able to put a nuke into him. So let's see if we are able to pull around this corner, maybe nuke this IS-7 while he's sideways in the open here. Let's put one quick shell into this IS-7, aim a second one, 922, getting some good farmer to this IS-7, who obviously is a little overextended in our spawn. And now I can just pull back up into safety here as the IS-7 is getting chased by Type 71. Now the enemy's IS-4 has appeared around the corner. My rear is safe for now. We'll just watch out for the Kranwagen. And this IS-7 is being a little bit on the aggro side. Now, we do get a good ricochet here. And so let's put one shell into his lower plate. And let's aim a second shot into his drive wheel. Unfortunately, not killing him. But he does get nuked there, so that's not the worst trade in the world. And hopefully he'll die. Nice. So he goes down quickly. We can see the Kron and 183 over here on the left side. And our Type 71 is trying to hold off a Badger and all those dudes, which, let's be honest, not a great experience for a Kron, probably. But let's see. Maybe we can kill the 183 here. Can't quite. 183 has just fired his gun. The enemy 60 TP being very aggressive. One quick track shot into him. A second shot, 933 damage dealt. This is a very good, like, nuke situation for me. Also, because we're pulling back into separate directions, it means the enemy team can't pull forward on us. Because if they tried that, they'd be pulling into virtually a three-way crossfire. So we can just chill back for the time being. Well, this Batchat can just YOLO, apparently. Very big brain Batchat moment. He gets tracked in the open here. He should hopefully die very soon to the grill. Very interesting play by Le Bachatillon. We have this Bajur up here. Let's put a track shot towards him. 476. We'll pull back. We also have an IS-4 approaching on us from behind. So, best play right now is let's just dive on this IS-4 who has no proper support. So, excuse me, Grill. I'm going to try and turn around and help you on the IS-4 here. Because this dude is a bit overextended without a ton of support right now. Now, the 183 could have pulled back and be, you know, sniping up there, but that's probably a good chance that that's not the case considering he's very low on hit points. One quick shot to the IS-4, 2 shots in the IS-4. Very good. That puts us at just about 4,000 damage now, and we have a Badger YOLOing in from behind. So I'm going to take on this Badger here. Oh, and there's a 60 TP here. Now, I have a Type 71 with us, so it's not the end of the world, because the Type 71 should be able to crossfire these dudes out. But you know what? It is very much the end of my world, as the Type 71 unfortunately dies there. We do pick up a kill shot on this man's here. We have a 60 TP, who we can play a quick shell into as well, 563. If he rams me, he's a 2-shot, almost. Very good. Let's see, is my rear safe? Yeah, the 183 can't shoot me. The 60 TP is trying to aim for my hatch, but there's not much he can do. Progetto is not killing the Badger, but instead trying to farm out the 60 TP, which is going to end up pretty much costing him a lot more damage in the long run, because now we can't even farm out the 60 TP. I don't know why he made that play, but very cute. Good. 5,400 damage dealt, and we can just pull forward. The Badger won't be able to shoot me. Or he can probably shoot my hatch, but the odds of him penning or at least killing me are somewhat slim. He'll have to pen like 2 more shots once he high rolls me. Don't high roll me, please. There we go. I don't know what a Progetto was thinking there. Mans is just big chillin', refusing to shoot. But hey, nice stuff. Another good game in the Yo. 5,500 damage with the 2-shot, getting up the farm. I've actually brought my average up to 4K. Can you believe that? I did 300 damage for my first game in the Yo, and here we are 6 games later at 4K average and 50% win rate. So, yeah, 2-shot's working really good right now on this tank primarily because these are not DPM battles. If it was a fast sweep game, the 3-shot is what you need to deal that damage. If it is a slower, prolonged engagement like these games have been, then the 2-shot is just working an absolute charm. So I'm going to go in towards the town here. They have a Yo, they have a 57. We'll have to be very careful indeed of what the enemy team decide to do here. But let's just presume they're going to have someone out in the open when I pull around this corner here. Okay, maybe not yet. Oh, it's the 57. Do we make the aggressive play here? And that's a T95, who proceeds to bounce a shot. And I bounced my whole clip off of them. Very nice. Well, I was hoping to catch them off guard here, but unfortunately they're able to cross up very aggressively. Now, we have a WZ and a 422 on that side. We have a Yo in the mid here. We have a 57 holding this corner. They also have an unspotted tier 9 Foch. And so I would like to push the outside, but that's risky with their Yo being there because he could just bop me in the side. But we are currently stuck in a pretty nasty stalemate where no one's really capable of moving. So let's first see if we can spot anyone up. Here's the enemy's Yo. Let's put 1 shell towards him. Unfortunately, that one ricochets, but the second one does go in. So let's pull back. At least we hit 1 shell. There's 704 just suicides for who knows why. Who knows why this dude suicided? He just sent it into 2 autoloaders and expected life to be all pretty with flowers. Okay, so he gets taken out. Yo gets nuked for a lot of hit points by our 268 there. Very nice. Yo is pulling back into cover. I assume their T95 is still kind of chilling around this corner maybe. Okay, if he's not, let's see if we can maybe catch their Yo out. 1 quick shell into their Yo here. 2 shots into the Yo. Let's pull back. That's the Foch shooting me from up top. Good to know. Their Yo is going to be a little overextended trying to shoot me here, so I could just pull back and let the 268 deal with them. 268. Okay, our 268 has absolutely no desire to shoot the Yo. Okay, well, interesting. But our 268 is going to be a great meat shield in just a moment. As we're about ready to start flanking this 57 Ti5 combo here, let's get ready to put 1 shell into this dude's hatch, and let's aim a second shot. 800 damage dealt into him. Very nice. I'm going to use this Foch. It's a bit of a meat shield right now just to get safe from that Foshy poo. And it looks like the 57 can't really do much. And this game hopefully should be a dub, but let's pull back from here. We're going to get crossfired out soon from the right side. As you can see, our meds did lose that flank. And obviously, you know, the last thing that I desire is just to get absolutely farmed out by a 4-2-2. Now, the Foch is losing a lot of hit points very, very quickly here. We might even be able to pick up a kill on this dude. Oh, 57 pulls forward, a little too aggro. Nice. We managed to pick up a quick kill shot onto this dude. That's a very clutch kill indeed. WZ-120 is behind us. I'm going to focus WZ 4-2-2. Those two dudes need to die pretty quickly here. TI-5 should hopefully die to our mill and 268 combo. It all kind of depends. So we are still unspotted. We have... Yeah, we should definitely be able to catch this WZ off guard here. So WZ is going to realize he done made a mistake because he pops around this corner, takes 563 to the side, and dies. Good stuff. And that just leaves the enemy's 4-2-2, who is YOLOing their encounter cap. Wow, okay. I guess he wants to hesh me. He wants the 1v1 me, bro. You want a 1v1, bro? You want a 1v1, bro? All right, let's do this. Let's see you hit them hesh shots. He damaged himself. He damaged himself. And one shot. And... What? Oh, right. You can't pen the mantlet because, yes, big brain wargaming. Right. So, apparently, the very flattest part of the 4-2-2's turret is the part you can't pen. I should have just shot his hull. You know, it's still funny, though, because he did more damage to himself and 0 to me when I gun blocked him there. Spicy. That's what we like to see. Another 4K damage game dealt. So, yeah, Yo's working well. I should have about 4,100 average in this tank. This tank's always been good. Up to 4,000 average damage, 7 games. And I guess we may as well just play the 57 now for a few games. We'll jump back into the Yo's 3-shot a little later. But, yeah, man, the Yo is really good. It always has been. And personal opinion, the consumables made it better. Like, you lost a little bit of armor. You lost a little bit of mobility. Essentially, those are the big changes you had that were negative. But the positives you gain, reticle calibration, reload, shell reload boost consumable is just so stinking good on the Yo. I absolutely love it. I think the Yo is easily one of the best tier 10 autoloaders in the game right now. And the 57 Heavy is as well. 57 Heavy is also a very good autoloader. Do I think it's as good as the Yo? It's debatable. It definitely has more oomph factor with a 3-shot, but the Yo definitely can be much more effective at alpha trading when it comes to the 2-shot. So the armor profile in the 57, I would say, is not worse or better than the Yo. It is still very troll, but it's a little bit less consistent, I would say, because it's just kind of, you know, those cheeks are pretty big on the 57. So let's get ready to start nuking some players, hopefully on this early crossing. So far, no one has been spotted up. I'll be a little wary of the 704. And it looks like our meds are just... Do we have any meds? Oh, yeah. Oh, there he is. Homicide 51 in the M60, demonstrating his superb ability to suicide. Let's watch him. Let's watch and enjoy as Homicide 51 full sends it and dies. He is currently spotting up the crossing to make sure no enemy tanks are spotted. But as no one is spotted, he is feeling a little bit more confident in his abilities. Therefore, my man's is about to YOLO. Let's put one shell to this man's here. We can see where the 50B is. Another shot into their 50B. Very nice. We won't be able to hit a third shot into him, but very cool. And so Homicide 51 continues his suicide YOLO spree, as he is currently engaging the enemy team in their spawn. Now, the good news about this is he's actually creating a bit of a diversion. Yes, he is on 800 hit points, but you know what? We just might be able to kill the 57 Heavy as a result. 57 Heavy getting nuked here by both tanks. Let's put one shell to the 57. Let's pick up a kill on the 57. And let's put another shell into their IS-4. So 50B puts 3 shots into me. Also bouncing 400 from a chieftain from behind. I'm going to get ready to pull back from here before I get nuked for all of my hit points. Oh my gosh, I am definitely getting nuked for all of my hit points here. It's okay. We will survive, boys. We will. One thing I forgot to mention, the 57 has an absolutely abysmal reverse speed. It's probably one of the things I dislike about the tank most. Is like, if you're trying to back down from a hill or something, you're going to lose so many hit points. I should have just stayed up there and hugged those rocks in retrospect. But you know what? It's not the end of the world. Looks like this E50 is getting a little bit aggro over here. I don't know if he's able to spot me up. I'll put a blind shot in just in case. Oh, a waffle might have hit him maybe. Put another blind shot in just in case. All right. That second shot might have gone in. All right, so we know there's a chieftain in our spawn whom we can deal with. Incredibly, Homicide 51 on a single hit point, blessed by Wargaming's RNG, is still alive and kicking. What a legend. What a legend. He totally sent the YOLO push, and he survived to tell the tale. Absolutely incredible stuff. Yeah. Oh, I wasn't expecting him to survive, but kudos to Homicide over there. My dude is just chilling in the enemy spawn now on a single hit point. That takes some nerve. All right. One quick shell into this chieftain. 2 quick shots into this chieftain. 3 shots into the Chieftain. 1100 into the Chieftain. Very good stuff. Let's pull back from that E50 before he can shoot at us. And we are safe. Very nice. So we nuked the Chieftain for most of his hit points. Man's got a little aggro in our spawn and paid the price, which is making me very happy. What we're going to do now is, looks like, oh no! We done lost Homicide 51. RIP to the legend. Enemy 50B looks like he's going to get ready to make a play to push on up towards the mid here. I'm going to see if I can put myself into a position to nuke him, but it looks like he's just going to full send it right across. Okay, interesting play by the 50B. Will we be able to nuke him when he's being aggressive up top? Possibly. Let's see. 50B doesn't shoot. We get one 500 shot into the 50B here. Get a second shot into the 50B here. Let's see if he pulls forward or backwards for another shot. Let's see. Give me one more shot, buddy. Give me one more shot. Okay, the Sheridan shoots this dude. 50B gives me another shot. Nice. So 50B is now a one shot. I do 4,000 damage in total so far. Unfortunately, we did lose our E100, but the 704 should have the 50B. Now I'll just leave the enemy Sheridan and 704. Sheridan's chilling up top. I assume the 704 is probably sitting in the enemy spawn. Maybe he's AFK, who knows. And so, yeah, you know, the game started out pretty poorly in terms of my hit point trading because I got nuked by that 50B right off the bat. But it actually ended up being a pretty decent game because we just kind of pulled back, played it passive, and waited to catch tanks off guard, which is what the 57 primarily should be used as. The tank to catch tanks off guard, and then bop, you nuke them for all their hit points. So, let's see. 704 is not AFK. He has just shot our 60 TP, which means he's in the corner, and I'm definitely not going to hit any shots on him. Oh, wait, unless... Why? My farm! He gets full health wrapped! Why? You know what? At least I got 4K damage out. 182 likes, guys. Let's reach that 200 like mark. Thank you so much. All right. Well, you know what? The game didn't go so bad. The game did not go so bad. We lost a lot of hit points. Kudos to Homicide 51. Absolute legend there. Surviving the heavy tank engagement on a single hit point. My man's 1 hit point. M60 used only 1% of his power. All right. Goodness. 57's doing pretty good stuff. Like, we played like a bot when we were trying to back down because I forgot the 57 had such bad reverse speed. The Yo doesn't have that reverse speed. So, yeah. Here's what we're going to do. I want to go heavy side, but I don't want to go heavy side. Let's see. They have a Type 71 and a 50 TP, both of which are better hold down heavies. I have a 183 and a 4005 for support. 2 183s, as a matter of fact. I just have a feeling their Type 71's going to head this way. The grill's already spotted up. Okay, there's 50 TPs at least in the back, not doing much. Let's see what I spot up from here. If I have to, I can pull back to this hill and just hold that position. But let's see if we can find the enemy team around this corner at all. Okay, so far no one's been spotted up. Okay, E50's in the dunes. 50 TP looks like he might be making a play back for me. So if I pull up aggressively to this dune, we can get haul down. Okay, the 50 TP probably spotted me from that bush where I was unable to spot him in return. Enemy's 183 has dropped down, and oh my goodness. Well, that was not what I was expecting. So, Leo 1 on the enemy team plus Type 71 are playing a little bit on the aggro side over here. Leo is really playing it very aggro, so we get another ricochet. I can pull to the mid. 183 is gonna Chad protect me. Let's go! Okay, we should be good. I got a 183 and a Yo just chilling behind me. If this dude wants to pull forward in YOLO, let him. Yeah, I dare you. As he takes 900 to the face. Oh. Hello, 50 TP. Put one quick shell into our man's here. He misses that shot. Put another shell into this Leo here. And maybe even a kill shot. Boom. All right. We're going to keep using this rock. I will watch out for my booty. I don't want to get nuked up the rear. But you know what? If this type wants to YOLO in, he can. But I still have my allies covering me a little bit here. Okay. And so I'm just going to act like I'm hiding from this dude. Unfortunately, he does hit a shell into me. But it's not the end of the world. All right. So we're going to get one more shell into this man's. We're going to hit a second shell into this man's. We're going to hopefully hit a third shot into this man's. 183, unfortunately messing up his nuke there, so I'm just going to have to bank. Okay, I did 3,600 damage. I held off 3 tanks. Our 183 at least is nuking them. This dude's doing absolutely nothing. And our Yo is... Well, he's special. He's a special player. Unfortunate. Okay, I guess we'll jump into the Yo while we wait. I don't think I made the worst play in the world, because who expects their meds and fast heavies to take that long to push into A? It took them forever to push into A cap. I don't know why. I wasn't expecting them to take quite that long. I was like, okay, no one spotted up yet. If they had already headed this direction, then they would have been spotted, right? But no, I thought maybe they're just kind of chilling their spawn and hopefully pushing towards the med side. We still did 3,600 damage. We still mega farmed. The Type 71 to do 3 shots of damage brought himself down to 100 hit points. Very bad decision on his part because now he's stuck there on no hit points. The 50 TP lost all of his hit points. The Leo died for that. So by all means, they pretty much lost 2 tanks. Well, 1.5 tanks, 1 3/4 tanks. Or 2/3 tanks. Okay, I'm not even going to try and comprehend it. But they lost a lot of hit points and vehicles in exchanging for 1 heavy tank that they killed. It was a good trade for the team. And honestly, I would not have recommended them making that push when realistically they could have played it more passive and just farmed the 183, right? The 183 was sitting in the open. They could have killed him and then YOLO'd me, but instead they decided to just straight up YOLO me and they lost a lot of hit points as a result. So my allies, I am 100% positive they should be able to win that battle. But we'll play a game in the good old Yo while we wait. We are back to using the triple shot cannon because, like I said, I'm going to try and give you some good gameplay with both guns equipped. And it looks like, okay, here's going to be the issue. Once we capture C, we're going to definitely be down in terms of spawn control. Now, they could have TDs YOLOing through, and their meds will outspot me majorly. Okay, at least we know where the 268 is. That's good. And we have the 60 TP on the enemy team. He's been spotted up. Let's put 1 quick shell into Mr. 60 TP here. Let's load up a heat shell. 2 shots. You got like that ready calibration. He does track me, but I'm going to save my repair kit because I'll get a free shot into this Conqueror in just a moment. All right, so Conqueror maybe. 60 TP's lower plate. Oh, barely missing his lower plate. Not a bad trade. Reticle calibration on the Yo. Working like a charm there. You see the enemy's Krons just sitting back kind of staring for me. So as anticipated, their heavies are pushing up towards this side of the map. But it looks like the Wild Object 140 is just on a suicide run as he takes 1 shot, as he gets killed there for pulling way too aggressively out into that corner. Looks like the 60 TP can't shoot me anymore. Let's put a quick shell towards the Conqueror. Oh, hitting his upper plate. This game's already won. At this point, we have so much map control and so many tanks versus the enemy team here. Okay, apparently the Waffenträger's just going to shoot at me. But I'm going to be a little aggressive because I want to get some damage before this battle is over. And we know that Waffle's sitting up by that building on that left-hand side, I believe. So we don't have to worry too much about him right now. Let's wait for Mr. Conqueror to maybe pull back in front of me. I'm not sure which way the Conqueror is facing. Okay, not over here. I don't want to get nuked by the 60 TP or Waffle. I'll just take it easy for now. I don't want to get nuked, but I also want to get damaged, so we got to be a little bit greedy for that, but we'll see. Okay, 60 TP is about to pull into the open maybe, or at least the Conqueror is going to give me some booty shots. So, ready cow, 1 shell to the Conqueror here. Very nice indeed. Let's pull forward just a little bit to get behind Mr. 60 TP, or you know what, we can kill this Kron while we're at it. Let's pick up a quick kill on the Kron. Good stuff. 60 TP is looking my way, but he shouldn't be able to YOLO me. I'm just going to try and stay safe from that Waffenträger. I don't think the 57's paying attention. Okay, cool. 60 TP's fired. These dudes are all just kind of dead, aren't they? Yeah, let's just load up a high explosive shell. Nice little max roll HE there. Cool stuff. All right, in terms of damage farm, this game was not it, Chief. Absolutely. Their team was just really, really bad in terms of positioning and everything. So we are absolutely not getting farmed this battle. But at least we got the dub. And let's see. I believe we won the 57 heavy game. Good stuff. 57 is losing a lot of hit points to kill the TVP. Dang it, I should have been way more aggressive. I just didn't want to YOLO in. I wasn't sure how my team was doing in their spawn. I didn't want to get crossfired out, so I was taking it a little easy, but my over passive gameplay there cost me a lot of damage in the end. All right, 57's dropping low. All right, 1 shell into the 57 here. Let's see if we can at least pick up a kill on this man's. Nice. All right, at least we picked up 4 kills. Not bad. If you had to choose a gun for the Yo, which would you get? Generally speaking, 3-shot, but 2-shot's been working a charm today, so I don't know about that proclamation, guys. I don't know. All right, 2,300. My team was goated. Enemy team not so good. Their 57 actually farmed up pretty good. And there we go. We won the game in the 57 heavy. I did 3,600 top damage on the team. Their Leo wasn't very good. Their Type 71 actually ended up doing 3.5k, but, you know, imagine if he had like 2,000 more hit points. He actually probably could have won that. But there you go. At least we got the dub. And we still have a solid 4K in the 57. Only 3850 in the Yo, but that can go up with time. So let's get the 57 to 10 games. The 140 isn't as armored as it was. More mobile, but I'd recommend the 62A. Honestly, I prefer the 62A over 140, unless you absolutely love like pure light tank style gameplay. But if you want to play as more of your traditional med stuff, personally, I don't find the the 140 to be super fun as a medium tank. Hey, Fatness, can you show your graphics setting? I can see to run 120 FPS very well. I use a 21 iPad Pro. All right, I believe I run about medium graphics all around, except for tank quality because I like PBR textures. And otherwise, yeah, everything's about medium. Anti-aliasing is probably like really low. That's why I'm able to run a smooth 120 FPS. And also make sure like fog isn't on and shadows and stuff like that. Those things will zap your FPS. Okay, enemy type 71 being quite aggro. Let's put one shell into their mill, 2 shots into their mill, 3 shots into their mill, doing almost 1,300 damage to their mill. Our type 71 really got hammered hard there. But the good news is we did nuke their mill in return. So it's like there's a WZ-11114G. WZ-11114 down low, which might be spotting up our Yo. Now, I'm gonna be careful. They could have TDs up there, but if I can get an opportunity to clip out this WZ, I would absolutely love to take that opportunity. So 1 shot to Mr. WZ here. He's kind of stuck in the open. 2 shots to Mr. WZ here. Let's aim that 3rd shot in maybe. Oh, man, every shot hitting true there. Bringing the WZ down to 500 hit points. Already bringing out the 2,500 damage with 2 magazines. The unfortunate news is that, our Yo died because he kind of yellowed to the mid. And our 704 seems to be on the same, seems to have the same idea. So we know that there's a mill somewhere around here. And he hasn't spotted me up just yet. Okay, oh, there he is. Did he pull forward and spot me? He knows I'm here. You can see him. He's just chilling there waiting. Okay, pull forward now, buddy. All right. We kind of have to do something if we want to win this game. And I think the play right now, clear grill and clear 5 WZ. Cap D maybe while we're in the process of doing that. So let's see. Oh yeah, WZ caught in the open. No, where'd that shot go? Well, that shot just goes to Narnia. That's a bit unfortunate. All right, it's not the end of the world though. It's not the end of the world. Here's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully we can cross without getting nuked by one of the TDs here. Oh, of course he hits that. Of course he does. We do hit him in return, catching him on fire there. 57 fluffs a shot, putting on the shell towards this dude's. Okay. So it's not the end of the world. The WZ though is straight up just YOLOing here. And I have a gorilla problem to deal with. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I have to do. I have to kill this grill. We'll just run away from the WZ while we can. All right, cool stuff. All right. We're running away from the WZ here. Chieftain, kind of blocking some shots. Hopefully pick up a kill on this dude. Very nice. WZ dies being way too aggressive on me. Let's reload. Nice. Okay, so when you're stuck in a crossfire like that, you just have to choose a side to YOLO. Now, if I sat there and faced the WZ, I guarantee to take 500 or 460 from him pretty much. And then it would have been a one-shot. Whereas if I pull forward, I can guarantee a kill on the grill. And yes, I'll still be made a one-shot, but at least I'll be in a better position later on in the game. So definitely, you always got to consider those options. That one shot unfortunately missing. That second shot unfortunately missing. 183 fluffs his shell though. 3rd one hitting. Good stuff. 268 trying to shoot at me. Let's pull back for a second. We have dealt 5,000 damage so far, but the allied team is very no bueno. Very, very, very big no bueno. So let's see if we can reload in time to get one more shell into this 183 here. 1 shot. Oh, my team was bad. My team was so bad. I don't know how they threw that. Like, oh. Okay, I kind of lost a lot of hit points in D that I definitely shouldn't. I didn't think the 268 would be sitting in the open. We did 5,700 damage. Like, I did more than enough work there. Our 704 pretty much suicided, did 0. Our Yo suicided, did 2 shots. Our Type 71 tried crossing, which isn't necessarily a bad play, but he was reduced to 100 hit points as a result. So that's 3 tanks that did practically nothing because they just got nuked. And the enemy team was all kind of sitting back passively. Kudos to the enemy team. They played a good game, but oh well. Oh well. It was a good attempt. It was a good attempt. It could have been a lot more damage if I hadn't taken that shot from the 268. So a bit unfortunate that I took one from him. And in retrospect, I probably should have ran away after killing the grill. Like after we killed the grill, pulled in towards A cap. We would have probably still lost, but that would have at least given me maybe 1.5 more magazines out to far more damage. I was just sticking around because I thought my 2 allies that were there were going to stay alive a little longer than they did, but that turns out not to be the case. And also after that 183 fired after me, I should have pulled to the right. Instead of pulling straight back, I should have just pulled forward to the right. That way, I could have ran into the mid and stayed alive a little longer. Lots of little things that can happen that can increase your damage, but it's good stuff to call out because, you know, it's good to pay attention to that type of information. All right. I was not paying attention. I get spooted by a wild T92, which is cool. Enemy team already has a tank on A. And I assume they're going to have some tanks over here on C. Let's put quick shell towards this Yag. My goodness, these TDs getting ridiculously lucky here as I lose most of my hit points to do, well, 400 damage. Wow, I love this game. So 57 Heavy's gun handling, and wow, they both hit me perfectly in the cheeks there. 57 Heavy's gun handling rearing its ugly head there. As you can see, it doesn't have an awful gun, but it's it's certainly not reliable. Let's put one heat shell into this dude here. Let's put a second heat shell into this dude. So this 907 doesn't seem to be the smartest player as we hit 2 heat shells into him. And we just have to watch out for that Yag and those TDs. So I'm going to hold here. Now we have a Waffenträger and a Sheridan pulling in through the mid. So I'm not super worried about these TDs like pushing in on me per se. But we should still keep an eye out for them. IS-8 hopefully gets permatracked in the open here. Not quite the case. I was really hoping he'd overextend and get tracked, but it appears he is just big chilling for now. And we are losing our spawn. So if we can clear out the Yag and the Ho-Ri, we're chilling. But it really does, you know, a lot of it does depend on what happens next here. So Ho-Ri's being a little aggro over here. Now if we track him when he pulls around the corner, we're good. Okay, never mind. He's not even looking at me. Should be able to pick up a kill shot on this dude very easily. All right, 2 shots. Let's pick up a quick kill on him. Nice stuff. I think the tanks that are flanking us are no longer flanking us, and we should be able to win this game. It won't be a ton of damage. The enemy team got just surrounded and died as a result. But, you know, I'll take a dub at this point. Considering last game was a very high damage loss, then let's get a nice little dub regardless of whether it's good farm or not. All right, so Wild Jaegeru is over around the corner. Let's put one quick shot onto him. Okay, I'll let the T22 kill him because he wants to so badly. And that leaves the Wild T92 here. Put a quick shot into this dude, and, well, he's just getting nuked for all of his hit points. Good stuff, brother. Oh, I am so dumb. For some reason, I thought I could shoot through there. I didn't realize that rock was up so close to the wall. No, Emil, don't lose all of your hit point. Oh boy, these players. What a sweep game. This battle wasn't even close. All right, please don't block. Please don't block. I want me damage. This dude's gonna get fired up by the Sheridan, then the T22, and I will get max 100 damage on this man's probably. So sad. So sad indeed. Wait, are you going to pull forward or not? No, he's just going to let the Sheridan kill him. What is this player thinking? Oh my goodness. This 907. Guys, don't buy tier 10s until you're ready. Pro tip. Grind the tiers out. Enjoy the game a little bit. And then get the dub. Right? Don't be like this poor 907 here. Oh gosh. He has 78 games and he's playing a tier 10 tank. He has a Badger with a 0% win rate and a 907. With 19%. I feel bad for him. He has a Kolobatov! Wait, what tank did he get a Kolo in? Okay. He has no medals in the Badger. I'm just curious. It had to be a low tier Kolo, right? Okay, he got a Kolobatov in the T34. Oh, bless him. My heart goes out to you, 907. Please take your time in tier 5 and 6 before you even think of progressing to the mid and high tiers. Seriously. It's such a bad idea to skip straight to tier 10. Blitz is not a game where tier 10 all of a sudden is just this awesome tier that you can play. Tier 10 is something you have to work towards because it's the hardest tier to play. So, yeah. I really wish players wouldn't do that. Now, I mean, it's his money. You can spend it how he wants. But if you want to actually enjoy the game, it's way better to learn in the mid-low tiers. Lost Farm Fest, win no Farm Fest. Exactly. So is the way of life. You get the dubs, you farm nothing. You get the losses, you farm everything. All right, speaking of farm, who am I going to farm this game? So far, no one spotted up. Enemy 57 being quite aggressive here. Unfortunately, that shot misses him. Although it looks like the enemy team is being pretty aggressive on this right side. Let's put a quick shell towards their Sheridan, who's trying to shoot at me. So I can at least hit him in return a little bit there. We will keep an eye out on their Sheridan, but it looks like their team's pretty split up here. And also, that 57 has nowhere to run. So me and the 60 TP are going to do the only logical thing. Make his life living hell. And so, while Mr. 57's chilling, we're going to wait for my magazine to reload. We're going to lose Seaside, but if we can kill the 57 and V4 relatively quickly, we should be able to get the dub here. All right. So, Mr. 57's in the open. One quick shell to him. Unfortunately, taking one in return there. Second shot. He does ricochet a shell, though, this time. And we can put a third shot, and we actually get the ricochet there. Very good trade for me. 400 for 1,200. That's what we like to see. And so far, we've dealt 1,600 damage. I believe the Yag's with the V4 or somewhere up there. I don't think he's in that corner because he hasn't nuked our Leopard or E3 yet, which would signify that he is over there. Okay, so 57 goes down. Poor dude had 0 support. I honestly can't really blame him for going down there. He was just trying to hold mid, and he had no one there to support him. Mr. Jaegeru on the enemy team, playing a little bit on the aggressive side here. So let's put one shell into his lower plate. And let's just show him why life sucks when you get spotted in the open on this map and you have no map control. All right. Yag is taken out. Bless him. And that leaves the enemy's V4 back here. We've already dealt 2,800 damage so far. I have a 60 TP and a Yag with me. We can just YOLO their V4 and kill him. Their meds are actually, like, not braining on that side, which kind of surprised me. I thought they would, but they're not. Let's pull away from the V4 here. Mr. V4 big chillin'. Having a good time, you know, having a little party over here. And it looks like he fired at our 60 TP. So let's get ready to deal with this man's here. So he's probably going to turn his attention to me. I'm less dangerous. I'm more dangerous than the 60 TP here. It's only logical that he would turn his attention towards me here. Let's get ready to just clip him out. One quick shot into our man's, 2 shots into our man's, pick up a quick kill on him. I did get shot by a couple of meds when I was pulling forward there. I think it was the STB was one of them. Man, that 57's turret traverse is a little slow now. All right, well, there's only 3 tanks left. Logically, we should just YOLO and get farm. Not a bad game, though. We managed to pull out close to 4K. If we get, like, some shots in the Sheridan or maybe one shot into the STBs, then we should be able to pull out a 4K game here. So let's just kind of pull forward towards C-cap here. Mr. STB will definitely be able to outspot me, so let's pull a little bit farther to the right so that doesn't happen. Cool stuff. This Sheridan's probably going to get bopped on his crossing by everyone, I'm going to assume. Yeah, he gets bopped once, and he's definitely that thick slushy. What a username. All right, I guess I'll clear the STB ones out. We have double caps, so we should be able to get the dub here pretty easily. Or you know what? Let's put a quick shot to this man's. I'm still going to clear those STBs out. One quick shot to this dude, maybe. All right, where's the second STB at? He's just chilling here. There we go. At least we killed that man, so let's pull back. Cool stuff. All right, so that's game over for the enemy team. I'm just stuck on a perma reload, and he's probably going to die to the 60 TP, YOLOing down, but we did get our 4K damage out, so I'd say that was a very good mission accomplished here. I'm going to try and persuade this dude to pull back a little bit. That way, I can get the damage on him. Pop one quick shot. And why would you YOLO to the 60 TP? No! Almost 5K. I'll take it. So that's 10 games in the 57 Heavy at 4,200 average, 80% win rate. Solid farming vehicle. Always has been. I don't know if the intra-clip reload buff is actually making a huge difference for the tank, but it's nice to have. Little ace tanker while we're in the process. Very nice. All right, let's jump back into the Yo. Let's play the Yo to 15 games now. We will play to 10 games with the 3-shot, and then we'll play 5 more games with the 2-shot. And then we'll get the 57 to 15 games as well. So we're making good progress. 220 likes. Thank you so much, guys. Let's use that 300 like mark next. Mad skills. You must look again at this player after 10K games. For me, tier 10 is easy because I'm used to it and I'm not playing lower tiers except grinding. Yeah, I mean, that's true. It really comes down to whatever you're most familiar with. But if you're just like a brand new player to the game, learning to play in tier 5 is a lot easier than learning to play in tier 10. That was the point I was trying to make. Like, yeah, sure. Once you've played like 20, 30, 40,000 games in tier 10, then tier 10 is probably what's going to feel most familiar to you. Like for me, I personally don't feel... I honestly don't feel like I play bad in tier 8, but I just feel like it's just like, it's so alien to me, like tier 8 and 7. I want players to decide to rather YOLO to someone else instead of just let you farm. Yeah. It's a little annoying. All right, so we're going to pull on up to the right-hand side here. We are on Dynasty Pearl. The enemy's VK might have spotted me up here. Enemy's TVP definitely would have spotted me up there. They do have double TVPs here. All right, good to know. Looks like the TVPs are being a little bit escapist. They want to escape from this scenario. Now, that means TVPs are probably going to pull in through the mid and try to double clip me out. I mean, that's what TVPs love, love, love doing. So I don't quite have any farm just yet. And, yeah. We're going to wait for those TVPs because they are certainly going to try and pull the big brain flank to farm us out. So let's see. Our TVP is probably going to be the first victim here if that situation happens. They are on A, which I believe to be their TVPs to be on A cap. I guess I'll pull away from here and help our team push the VK. He could have an E4 for, I mean, a 183 for support. But it looks like they have a lot of tanks in the mid here. There's one TVP. Although he won't be able to shoot me because I'm pulling around this corner here. Let's get... Oh my... Our 140 just gets bopped for all of his hit points. For no reason other than he just wanted to meme, I guess. Goodness, that 140 gets annihilated. Yeah, jump onto a VK72. See how that goes when you're in a lightly armored medium tank. Little tip, guys, it goes really, really poorly. Or should I say a little hint. All right, enemy 183 has just fired. I-73 distracted. Enemy TVP is kind of stuck in the open here, so let's get ready just to push on in behind this lad. One HE into him. Let's aim a second HE into him. And let's aim a third AP shell into him while we're at it. So he's now a 2-shot to me, which is cool. These TVPs might try and double YOLO me here, which is perfectly fine by me. Because I actually have a faster magazine reload than these dudes. So let's just get ready to start pulling back here. This TVP messes up, gives me one free shot into him. All right, I'm going to save my next 2 shots for their other TVP. And this dude is being really quite aggro here. Let's make sure I can't get shot on the right side. Okay, I definitely can. Cool. All right, so I still have a grill with me, which is the good news. Their TVPs are both one-shots. Their IS-7's just kind of YOLOing in. My side's still safe. Let's put a quick shell to their IS-7 here. Up, IS-7 side armor goes burr. All right, IS-7's just kind of looking this way. Let's just put a quick shell into him. Bad trade by me. I'm going to pull back from that E100 and E3 that are flanking us. The 183 is not in a position to shoot us anymore. And so I'm going to prepare myself to kill their IS-7. Now, if our 907 dies here, it's game over. So hopefully he doesn't, but it looks like he will die very, very shortly. All right, so he goes down. It's just me and the grill. I'm going to save my magazine for their 183 because I know he's going to pull around that corner any moment now. All right, one shell to the 183 here. Let's aim a second shot into their 183. Please, maybe a max roll here. Oh, it's a low roll. At least we make him a one shot. Maybe if our girl can pick up that kill, we're all solid. I don't think I have the hit points to pull this off, boys. Oh, yes. We definitely do not have the hit points to pull this off, ladies and gentlemen. So this game's going to end up being a loss. The team was a little bit... Like, we might have actually been able to win this if our 140 wasn't so determined to suicide there, but instead he kind of threw his tank away. Unfortunately, I will happily let this E3 jump on me. The reason being, it's going to give me so much more damage. So let's go, E3. Let's go. Let's go. Be the big brain fellow. Yes. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Auto aim, stop tracking onto him. No, I want to shoot the 100. Cool. So I got a little bit more damage by letting the E3 jump on me. I'll take it. That's free damage for me in the end. So kudos to the E3 for just going for the meme jump there. R140 kind of, yeah, I mean, we did 4,700 damage. I think we played pretty good. R140, I mean, you did have the best game. And also our grill, the second the last tank died, did 600 damage. So yeah, if those two had played a little better, we might have been able to actually win that game, but oh well, can't help it. Yeah, that's just why you have to learn to not sit out in the open and try to use armor. So, eh? Tier 10 teams are still bad, but I feel like the majority of players have a concept of the game, whereas as low tiers, most players have no clue what they're doing. But that's why low tiers are sometimes easier to abuse, because no one has a clue what they're doing. Привет, как поживаешь? Привет, привет. Hey, Fatness from Australia. Hey, what's up? What's up? Player base, a Russian disaster. This is you're just having more fun watching me suffer through the losses here than actually playing the game. This is very big brain. 246 likes. Let's go, guys. All right, I'm gonna go mid here. They have a TVP. They have a Bashot-Theon. They have a T57A. This might be a bit of a mistake, actually. The Yo doesn't really play the mid super well. Especially if I just spotted up from the... Well, the bad shot's camo rating goes burb. We do manage to hit a shell into him, but, you know, bad shot Tion has better armor than me. So, we ricochet. Very gamer. Okay, here's the deal. I don't want to get baited into the bad shot if he has a bunch of heavies with him. So, I think probably, logically speaking, the best play I could make is just go back and support my allies. But you know what? Our convoy is going to be big bait. Actually, I take that back. Hori, VK, Emil, TVP, all those dudes are up top. Unless their TVP rotated out, I should be able to deal with this bat shot. If the TVP rotated out, I actually might be in big trouble. Now, it's about a 50-50 if I can double clip this Bashot-Theon out. So let's put one quick shot into his drive wheel here, 2 shots into his drive wheel here, keeping him in place, a 3rd shot into his drive wheel. We do make him 1 clip range for me, which is really good. And oh no, he's done made a mistake. He's done made a big old mistake. He's trying to sit there, but I actually have the reload on this Bashot-Theon. He's about to get HE'd by a convoy up the Booty Miss Maximus, so goodbye. All right, nice stuff. Okay, so we pick up a kill on their Bashot-Theon. T30 is going to let me hit at least 1 shell into his tank. Good stuff as well. I think what I can do from here is we can start pressuring. I would usually play maybe for caps in this situation, but you can see my team is struggling in cave. So the faster I can put my tank into the battle and support them, the better off it will be for us in the long run. So I'm going to start getting ready to flank Mr. T30 here, who is a little bit caught in the open, trying to face our Conway. Please don't hit that. That's right. You don't hit those. Good. Our Conway manages to bop that T30. T30 is... well, being really rather over aggressive. Okay, T30 should go down to the convoy. I'm going to kill the enemies Emil once. So 1 shell into their Emil 2 here, a 2nd shot into their Emil 2 there. T30. Oh no, Conway does not end up killing the T30. Oh, very nice, but someone else does. Cool stuff. All right, so the enemy team have a cap. Our 60 TP is doing his best to hold. I'm going to stay unspotted from the Hori for the time being. I think what I can do here, let's just stay unspotted for now. Okay, the Hori's in the open. He fired once. Just aim for a track shot, maybe. Unfortunately, missing his tracks a little bit. We know where the TVP is now, which is good news. But one shell to their TVP here. Let's get ready to hit a second shell to their TVP. There we go. Second shot to the TVP. Hori goes down. You see that VK is trying to flank me. TVP is just, well, kind of suiciding here. So we can hopefully pick up a kill on him. The 60 TP or me might be able to pick up a kill on this TVP here in just a moment. So let's put one shell to this TVP here. Very good. Another quick kill shot to our mans. Oh my goodness. Our 60 TP Amorax. The 55A. Rip my farm. I was really hoping for the big brain farm. But you know what? We should get the dub. The 60 TP fluffs his kill shot. I mean, the VK72 fluffs his kill shot like an absolute mad lad that he is. All right. Let's aim one shot to the back of this dude's turret. 2 shells into the back of this dude's turret. 3 shots in the back of this dude's turret. That's 4,200 damage dealt. And, yeah, I'm not really sure what's happening right now. He's dead. No, our VK bounced. Oh, hey, Sheridan. No ram damage for you. We get the dub. All right, I think we made the right plays there. I do sincerely think we made the correct plays in that situation. Going forward to kill the Batchat, who presumed I'd ran away because I got spotted rotating back, but then I debated him and he dies to me in the Conway. Then we managed to take care of the T30. But most importantly, the play that was really important is when I decided to just ignore the T30, but push behind him to force him out. If I tried to face the T30 frontally, it would have taken us a very long time to kill him. Whereas in the meantime, they would have had like the mill shooting us from behind. I wanted to take back that map control, which is why I decided the better decision was just to push towards the mill, which would make the T30 panic and YOLO our Conway. And it worked out in the end. Just sit in front of the Yo GT, that Batchat player. Bro, the Batchat has better clipping potential than the Yo. My man's is big braining. He's like, I'm gonna outtrade this Yo, boss. Hey, J6, what's going on here? Thought this was an arts and crafts channel. I think I'm in the wrong place. Are you playing a game? J6. This is an arts and craft. It is the art of WoT Blitz. And how to try and win when the odds are stacked against your favor, 13 versus 1 every single game. All right. Good to see you, J6. Hope you're doing well. So I'm going to push down low. TVP probably spotted me from the mid or something. As you guys know, on this spawn of Vineyards, I believe... yeah, Vineyards, this is generally speaking the best play you can make as a team is collectively just take the enemy's spawn control away from them, push them towards their side, and, well, find them out. Now, I'm going to see if I can spot it up real quick. If they have any T's back there, I totally will. All right. So, what is this? We find a tier 9 Hori. One shot with a 3-shot gun. Another one towards his tracks here. We might even hit a third one. Well, we do track him 3 times. So very good stuff. The TVP's just like, hell nah, brother. I'm getting out of here. So TVP's just making a break for it because he's getting nuked. They have no map control. So yeah, that's probably the best play the TVP could make right now. As for me, I'm like, yo, Hori, are you ready to party? And so let's get ready to see if this Hori or Object 704 want to party. One quick shot into the 704 here. 2 quick shots into the 704 here. No one else giving me any shots for the time being. So let's just pull back and reload our magazine as we prepare for the next targets. Now, enemy team split up, but as you know, what generally speaking happens in this game on this map is if you have the better spawn, which we just so happen to have the better spawn, you just put pressure into the enemy spawn through this ditch. And there's really nothing they can do about it. And, well, that's precisely what happened to the enemy team in this battle. So I can see the Hori, the 704. I'm actually going to focus 704. He's a bit of a more dangerous target to deal with. So let's put one quick shell into this 704. Gotta enjoy this this gun handling, which is actually being pretty decent. Another shell into this man's. I believe that M4 just fired at me, so I don't have to worry too much about him firing me out. I can always use this building as cover anyways. Let's see what this M4 is up to. I have 4 seconds before my reticle calibration is back up and ready to rumble. And let's see. All right, reticle calibration on. 1 shot into this dude's lower plate. 2 shots into this dude's lower plate. And a 3rd shot, which unfortunately he barely angled up in time. All right, so both TDs are 1 shots. Our object's doing a good job farming them out. Reticle calibration still allowed me to reliably hit 2 pens there, which is always very nice. We know the M4 is pulling back into the enemy spawn. The Hori and 704 have just gone down. So enemy team's a little split. They have a TVP kind of in our spawn and M4 in theirs. We have a Yag holding spawn, so I'm not too worried about those dudes. The IS-8 is way overextended, and he's going to die very, very quickly here. So let's get ready to put a quick kill shot into Mr. IS-8 before it's too late. But it looks like Mr. IS-8 is just big chilling. So you know what? Let's farm out the Yo instead because, you know, me, I like damage. 1 shot into the Yo, 2 shot into the Yo. I mean, 50 TP. We pick up a kill on this dude. M4 is probably going to die. 50 TP is going to die to the Yag. Like, goodbye. Your life is over. RIP to our mans. And yeah, so I guess that's game over for the enemy team. 57's gonna kill this dude very quickly. And it's game over. Well, we won't quite get 4K out this battle, but we were able to win very easily by making the better plays, which was just taking control of the enemy spawn. You should definitely do it if you're on the south spawn on this map. You will usually win a lot of games by making those kind of maneuvers. And what I'm going to do now is to see if I can get one kill, or at least one or two shots into this TVP. But it looks like he's spotted in the open here. He is definitely going to die very fast. One shell to him, maybe. We might even be able to hit a second. No! I could have had 3.8k. But I'll take 3.5 for a sweep game. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. RVK bounce. Art of NA Newbury. Fatness, has the Yo track mechanic ever been useful? Occasionally. It really doesn't matter, though. Wargaming hyped it up to be so much more than what it is. All right, well, it's time to switch back. Time to swap back to the 2-shot Yo, because honestly, the 2-shot Yo is just so memes. Like, the 3-shot Yo is reliable and consistent, and generally speaking, very good. But if you just want to live for the memes and just nuke people for 900 in 1.7 seconds, the 2-shot is still where it's at for a lot more fun factor, in my opinion. Whereas the 3-shot's a little bit more sweaty gameplay. Your palms are sweating, your knees weak, arms are heavy, and yeah, you get the feeling. All right, I hardly ever see this Yo mechanic being used. I mean, it's built in. All a Yo player has to do is just reverse. Okay, I think I'm going to go left because we have triple medium lights and, you know, 2 paper TDs. Going town probably won't work out with just me and an IS-4. So I'm going to go left and help them. Plus, it's the better spawn to go left. So if we can do it, we can do it. I hardly ever see... I have both, and I think it's easier to farm in 57 Heavy. Debatable, yeah. Honestly, my Yo average would actually be very, very good right now if my first battle I didn't nub out and do 300 damage. So, yeah, I would probably have about 4.4k in the Yo right now if I didn't do 300 damage for my first game. But I would say the 57 in a way could be easier for farming. Oop, one quick shot to this dude. But I mean, look at this TVP. No! How lucky is he? No, I should have used my reticle calibration. See, I should not have wasted my time trying to preserve my consumables for later when I could have just bopped and used them instantly. Foolish fatness, foolish fatness. All right, E3 is YOLOing in pretty aggressively here. Enemy IS-4 is also doing the same. And this Progetto here, I don't know if he's like interested in me. I mean, he might be. This E50 is going to take 1 shot to the face, 2 shots to the face. Oh my goodness, what is this 4005 thinking? Team, well, this game is just going to suck for me. Goodness, when did the 4005 pull up there? I hate 4005s, man, when they do that. And oh my gosh, we still have our TD sitting back. Dang it, I thought my allies were actually with me. I should not have pulled back there. That was a huge mistake. I should have just gone to the corner. Unfortunately, everyone went corner when you only need like 2 tanks holding their max. And as a result, the enemy team's just allowed to YOLO in through the mid. Well, this game is already over for me. It was just a big suck. The 4005 ruined my life. Welcome to the new meta. This is definitely going to hurt my average. All right. Also, I RNG'd this tank. Like the shot on the side of the TVP that didn't pen. And then you had the shot on the side of the E50 that didn't pen as well. Like, all of my shots are just, like, not penning. Which is very sad. Okay. Hopefully the E50 doesn't kill me. I'm going to pull all the way back. We're just going to do our best to farm before the game's over. Because as for this being winnable, there's still a chance. But it's a little unlikely on my current hit point pool. To say the least. Okay. This E50 might be interested in me. I'm going to have to take it easy. Oh, is that IS-4 over-aggressing? We might be able to do something about the IS-4 here. Hold on a second. Okay, we pop a reticle calibration right now. And pull one up just a little bit higher here. Oh, where's this IS-4 at? Oh, he's not giving me any free shots here. Dang. Let's see. Maybe he'll move now into the open. Come on, IS-4. He'll do something soon, right? No, this game is just suck. This game is just big suck. Their team just full YOLO'd corner. Unfortunately, our TDs weren't farming them while that was happening. And this grill is not getting safe from the Progetto when he should be. Really? Who spotted me up? I should watch out. In case that Progetto tries to kill me or something. This King's camouflage rating, not superb. Okay, let's pull back a little bit. Whee! Getting safe, getting safe. Okay.
Do you know what the reasoning behind using a J140s in comp is? A T100 with 1 more degree gun depression and more DPM?
Thank you so much, Phantom, for the donation. 140 just because it has 3,500 GPM, good mobility, and still has like light tank spotting. So in that sense, the 140 is a really strong tank. But yeah, it's definitely not used as your traditional brawling mid, that's for sure. I want to see if I can help our grill out here. He's being really aggro. Come on, grill, pull in the safety while you can. Don't die, grill. Don't die. Let's see if I can nuke their Progetto. 415 to their Progetto here. Nah, I get spotted up. It's game over. Dang, this game was awful for me. Okay. So I think that IS-4's pulling out in from behind. That's what I assume he's going to do here. So, let's get ready to deal with Mr. Progetto in just a second. All right, let's see where Mr. Progetto is. All right, Progetto's pulling on in from behind. We might be able to barely debate this dude. Oh, getting a ricochet from the IS-4. That's cool. Pick up a quick kill shot on this man's here. That game was just bad, man. Oh, man, I hate fighting on this map on med side. I went there because I thought my whole team was going to help me, but they're 40-05. I don't know if he was spotted crossing or not, but I didn't notice he was in that corner there with everyone else. And so that game would just absolutely sucked. Unfortunately, yeah, man, if our IS-4 had helped me hold mid, we would have been fine. But that 40-05 was able to make the most free poke ever, and no one shot him in return, which is kind of sad. Alrighty. Two shotgun is more fun in special modes. Two shotgun is just generally speaking more fun. That was just a very bruh moment situation. Honestly, this is what I get for trying to help my team at the corner there. I should have just played more passive. Please have a counting split between HRF paid actors.
Please have a counting split between HRF paid actors LLC and HRF Arts and Crafts Network.
J6, the $100 donation. Thank you so much. And happily, yes, I will split it between the Paid Actors Association and Arts, which will go towards my, I guess, Clip Studio Paint $5 monthly subscription. Yay. All right, guys. So T54 is not going right, and my whole team's going down. It's about as bad of a situation as you could ask for. We have no map control. We have pretty much everyone going into a town situation while I'm in a haul-down tank here. All right, at least we managed not to get nuked by this dude. But my allies are being a little bit sus in terms of support. So I'm going to pull out from here because without any adequate support, going into that mid is just going to suck because everyone wants to wander into town. And so I'm going to just try and take this long route to escape into town here. Maybe we nuke the Sheridan. Bit unlikely. Okay, Sheridan's pulling back. The Motion seems to be ISO, but he could have double TDs with them. So let's take it easy. Our 40-05 is being really aggressive, which is either good or bad. It depends on whether he gets nuked for that play. Enemy Sheridan being pretty aggressive on the rear. There's the 60 TP getting bopped a little bit here. 40-05 as well. 752 pulling forward. He's going to pull forward for a second shot on this dude, so I'm going to try and keep our 40-05 alive. Apparently, that's just a ghost marker. The whole side of his tank is not a hitbox. So, yeah, RIP to the farm on that man's. But, you know, the Moishan's going to die here pretty quickly. And, you know, if I stick around here for long enough, we might even be able to farm him out just a little bit. Now, I'm a little nervous to overpeak this. Okay, we know where the 183 is, actually. All right, if the 183 is over there, let's see if we can catch this dude off guard ever so slightly. I'm going to angle my tank back so I can't get spotted by the 60 TP if he's still pre-aiming that corner. It looks like he's not. The Moishan's going to back up right into me. So let's just be a little bit patient here. One quick shell into this Moishan. RNG just says, screw you. So that shot just doesn't pen the entire rear of his tank somehow. Moishan should go down quickly. Our spawn is free. So here's what we should probably do. Moishan needs to go down. Our spawn will definitely need to recover, especially before that 183 pops in behind us. That will be problematic. Looks like the 40-05 rotated back towards the middle here. There's the 183 over here. Looks like the 60 TP is in the encounter cap, maybe. Oh, there's the 60 TP. Put a quick shell into him there. Put a second shell into him. 510. Good stuff. Alrighty. So they all just fired. We know there's a Sheridan behind us, which is going to be an issue that we might have to address very, very soon. I think he just fired at me. Also, that means it's just the Sheridan in the back here. I'm going to get unspotted for the time being. Okay, here's the Sheridan. Okay, okay. Oh, no, the enemy grill came back for me. Well, isn't that just unlucky timing for me? Enemy grill gets nuked for a shot here. Put one quick shell to the grill. Of course, he pens that. 900 into the grill there. We're going to try and see if we can bait the Sheridan into shooting into my tracks. Please don't high roll or pen me. And of course, he does. Well, this isn't very good. Teammates are... I knew this. The moment all these dudes thought going down was a good idea, I knew this game was just kind of over for us. Alright. Alrighty, laddies. Let's see what we can do from here. So far, nothing. Okay. The I-7 should theoretically be able to spot behind me. If that Sheridan yells in. Sheridan shot goes to Narnia. Second one at least pens. We got 3,200 damage out before this game is over. I should have just waited for the grill here. Hopefully, he, like, messes up an HE shell, but no. Oh man, team, why did you guys go all town? Town sucks. You have no map control. You have to poke around corners every time you want to shoot someone. Oh my goodness. R54 does 0. Our IS-7 does a single shot. Our 268 does a single shot. Our 4005 does 2 shots. Our 100 does 2 shots. Like, our Waffle does 3. Like, oh man. That is... I don't know why teams like going into towns. Why? Towns like suck 90% of the time because you're facing haul down tanks that you can't pen while you're sitting there exposing your entire tank around a corner. Why are people so obsessed with going towns? If they'd gone right, that would have been an easy win. I would have been able to take C-Cap from their Sheridan with the support of a couple of allies. I would have been haul down. We would have easily been at least equally matched. I'm pretty sure we would have won if we'd gone right, but oh well. Can't change the minds when 6 teammates decide they want to go into a town. But gotta go for now. I'll be back later. Take care, J6. Good seeing you. All right. Let's spot up the crossing. We should be able to nuke anyone like that. Maybe that Kron if they try going into the corner. We will have to watch out for TDs potentially here. Oh, would you look at that? A Wild Gorilla 15 gets spotted up. 400, 850. Oh, yes. The nuke. The nuke. Oh, is he going to get full HP'd? Almost. That girl just, yeah, evaporated. Disappeared. He's no more. So this game is already looking more promising. Our initial damage was very nice, and you got to see that very hot magazine potential against that poor Gorilla 15 who was just big chilling in the mid there. I don't think I got spotted yet. Okay, 4005. Are you getting any shots here? Apparently he wants to shoot at me, which is kind of cute. Oh, the gun trolls me. I don't know how that shot missed. Most of his tank was in my reticle, but oh well. 4005 and 268 V4 making some humongo mistakes. And it looks like this Emil and Kron are also way overextended as the Badger's just like, yes, give me that farm. And so I'm going to pull forward slightly to the right. Here's the enemy's 4005. We get one shell towards him. And bruh, the M103 takes the shot. I don't know what their team's doing, but they're going to die super fast at this rate. Like, they have no hit points left already. The girl's nuked. The 4005's nuked. Like, if I want to get farmed this game, the only thing I can do is pressure this Emil and Kron. So we're going to have to do that. We're going to have to be very, very aggressive here to get damaged out because this game is already over. We have all the map control. We have so many hit points compared to them. And while the enemy team really just can't do much here in this situation. All right, one shot to the Kron's lower plate here. And his second shot, that's 900 damage to him as he's almost dead. We've dealt 2,000 damage so far. The Emil might be farmable, so let's just wait to see if we can farm him out before it's too late. 54 is probably just going to suicide in for the Chieftain. Yes, very smart plan. So 54 is going to die very, very quickly here. As for me, I got bigger and better plans. We're going to put 1 HE into this man's here. We're going to put a second kill shot into this man's. Very nice indeed. This dude should hopefully die to the Progetto. Good stuff. They have a Grill, V4, and 54. I mean, their whole team is dead. Their whole team is dead. Yeah. RIP to that enemy team. They are gonzo. They are just absolutely dunzo. My goodness. Talk about a very, very fast game, guys. Oh, no. There we go. Dang, how to farm in a 7-0 sweep like that? Game was 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Boom, dead. That's where the DPM gun would have been so nice. The DPM gun would have clutched up hardcore there. It's actually kind of a mess session in the Yo today. Like, it would be a lot better if my first game wasn't so bad in it, but 3660 when I averaged 4100 in this tank for last 500 games is a really mess session. It's not the tank's fault. It's just a mixture of like some really bad situations that we were stuck in, and a mixture of this like absolute sweep games. Fatness 50B or 57? 57, I think. I don't know. It depends. 50B still has potential. It's very mobile and all that stuff. But I personally find the 57 to be just overall a much more reliable tank. So I would have to put my vote towards the 57. I got news. Someone almost escaped our playing WoT Blitz right now. Oh no. RIP. Oh, please don't tell me he's yelling into B cap. Oh, one shell into this man's. 2 shots. Oh, you hate to see it, but you love to do it. All right. So nuking that IS-4 for 800 hit points. Very, very nice if I say so myself. I think we can nuke him again in just a moment. So let's wait for the Conqueror and 54 to full send it on this dude. I'm still spotted. You know, this is risky play by me. It's just a 54E1 though, so I'm not super scared of him. Let's put one shell to this IS-4 here. 2 shot. Oh my gosh. The gun says no. But the IS-4 is dead. At least we did like 1,500 damage into him. Enemy 4005... making a little bit of a mistake here, I think. He is being way too aggressive. We should be reloaded very, very soon and be ready to deal with this dude in a moment's notice. But no, he got cold feet and now he's backing into safety. But will he be able to back up fast enough? One shot, two shot, and nice. 900 damage dealt into him. So that's 2.2k damage dealt already. Very good. We like to see it. I'm going to turn back here, and hopefully we can get some farm onto this 183. I'm sure he'll get spotted up pretty quickly. Enemy team really don't have a ton of good tanks left in this battle. So let's see. If the 183 gets spotted up, we might be able to nuke him. If that WZ didn't spot me up, that is. All right, let's put one shell to the WZ here. Put a second shot in. And let's turn back. Oh my gosh, a 1,000 damage double shot there. Very nice. All right, WZ just gets evaporated. 54 is almost dead. Looks like the 60 and Bash Shot are chilling down here. Let's be a little more aggro for damage. We still have full hit points after all. It'd be a shame to waste this damage farming opportunity, wouldn't it? And let's see. The Wild Bash Shot is YOLOing in towards our spawn, which should give me some shots on him. Hopefully in just a moment. All right. One shot into the Bash Shot. Unfortunately, I fluffed that one, although it was a pretty hard shot, so I won't be too mad at myself for missing that one. Looks like the 62A is just getting slam dunked soon. Let's put a quick shot into him. Good stuff. Bat Chat's gonna die soon. 183 is just chilling on top of a hill. This game is over, man. This game is so far gone. In terms of farm. In terms of farm, this game is over. All right, let's see if this 183 wants to try shooting at me. Here, I implore you, sit up there and shoot at me. No. No one said you were allowed to back up, buddy. No. Why did you have to shoot at me then, and then not give me the farm? Arr. At least we're gonna get the dub, but another sweep game. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Okay. We might be able to hit a shot on this dude, though, before it's too late. One shell. Nice. Little high roll. I think we got 4K out. Maybe? 4,100. That should put me at 37, right? No, that'll put me at like 36.95. Dang. I want to get to at least 3,700 average in the Yo before we're done with it. So let's play another game with the 3-shot. I mean, 2-shot. His Royal Sniper, easy. Almost 300 likes. Thank you so much, guys. Do appreciate the support as always. All right, let's see. Here's what we're gonna do. Last time we were on this map with a double shot, we had a very fun time. Although this time the enemy team don't really have many heavies. Interesting. I think I'm still going to take C control. And, you know, if they have TDs in the back, we can take care of them. That's probably going to be the most ideal thing for me to do. So I'm going to push on in towards the right-hand side here. Let's see. There's a 200 LT. And they have a 57, which isn't faster. So hopefully I can spot him up if he's headed this way. Let's see if we can spot a 57 up or here or any other TDs for that matter. All right. We find the Object 263. Interesting. So they do have one TD here. At least. Okay. 545 ricochet there. That's going to be the Ho-Ri. And the Ho-Ri Del messed up a little bit. One shell to him. 2 shots into him. Unfortunately, getting tracked by the 263, which saves his life. Oh my gosh. Of course the 268's crossed into the corner. What is this nonsense? Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, if their whole team is just going to sit up here to try and tunnel me, then I'm going to pull forward ever so slightly. We'll get ready to start nuking this Ho-Ri in just a moment here. And one shell towards the side. Oh my goodness. This Ho-Ri is lucky. There we go. That one goes in. Alrighty. Well, I didn't think the 268 was going to be up there. I thought he was going to be sniping with the 263. So we lost quite a few hit points, but it's not the end of the world. Their 57's a bit out of position. Their Ho-Ri, you know, their 268. If our TDs could push corner, it's a single 268. These dudes should not be scared of one 268. Like, there's 2 of them. They should be able to deal with a single 268 with very much easily. Very easily here. Alright, so 57's getting quite aggro. Let's see if I can protect our 62A at all. Ho-Ri's getting quite aggro. We hit him in the tracks once here. Hit him in again for a kill shot. That's a very clutch kill shot indeed. I'll take that happily. Let's just try not to die to the 268. Please don't hit me. Oh, look at that. Dude, that reverse track repair ability coming in so clutch there. Like, so clutch. I would have died to that 268 if I didn't have that perk. Okay. Well, this game would have been maybe a dub if our allies were not so slow. And they are omega slow, to say the least. One kill into this dude. But I have a 57 yelling in for me now. So it's already game over for your boy. Alright, let's see if we can maybe angle in a little bit here. Yeah. Team was just awful. Our TDs did nothing. Like, here's the issue. both of our TDs went to the mill and sat there. They didn't push. They didn't shoot anyone. They just sat in this little alley here. And so without any of them doing anything, of course we're going to lose because I practically had to hold off their HisRoyal, their 57, you know, their 268. All those dudes were just looking at me while these dudes were sitting back doing nothing. So, yeah. Rip, that's not going to give me the 3,700. So sad. That's so sad. We weren't able to farm anything. And also our meds, like, big time through that game. Oh, well. Alrighty. I probably did top, I would assume, given what type of team I had. Easily doing almost 1,000 more than the... We had an M4? Hold up. We had an M4? What? This dude did 300 damage. Wow. Epic Gamer Warlord in the M4. Goodness, I just want a good game in this tank before I call quits for it and go back to the 57. We had a good initial run in it, except for that first game, and then it just kind of went downhill from there. Like, this is what I'm talking about, though, when I'm talking about the Yo's 2-shot. Like, it's fun, but you have to have prolonged games where you can slowly accumulate damage for it to actually be effective. Otherwise, as you've seen for a lot of these games where it's just sweep, 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 without that DPM, you're not getting any damage, or you're just losing, and there's nothing you can really do about it. All right, I should be careful. It's just me and one other TD here, although I don't think they're going to full send this way. They only have an IS-7 after all, but with double 183s and a V4, who knows what they will do. I'll take it a little easy for now. There's the 62A. I'm just going to spot up for the time being, in case they try cross or something. All right, there's the V4. That's the one I was concerned about. Now, they do have a tank in D, who I will try and reset when I get an opportunity to. Now, I don't think the 183 can spot me from up there, so let's just go and give this, what I presume to be an IS-7, a very bad day. All right, Mr. IS-7, bop, one shell into him, 2 shots, 850 damage dealt. See, that's where that 2-shot gun feels so good. Man, when you're able to catch a tank off guard and nuke him for 900 or so damage, it's so much fun. It feels great. You just have to hope that that both teams stay alive long enough to give you that farm. Okay. I assume Mr. IS-7 is just chilling over here. One heat shall be enough. Boom, pick up a quick kill on him. Now, my team is getting just straight up yoted, so I think what I should probably do for now... Oh my gosh, of course the 183 is just pre-aiming there. Good shot by the 183, I guess. Where did he hit? Oh my goodness, he barely pegged that. If it hit even a millimeter lower, that would have just hit into my drive wheel and been a fail pen. Nice. Alright, we got the cap. We have a 62A coming back for us, but that's not too much of an issue for me. So here's what I'm going to do. Instead of pulling up into this bush, where I think I might get outspotted by the 183 if I do that. Well, let's see. We might be able to pull this off, boys. Oh no, the 62A spotted me. Oh no, the 183 is in the corner. All kinds of all no's all around. Okay. So we know where the 183 is chilling at. I'm gonna keep the 62A spotted up for now. Okay, 62A is still spotted up here. The 183 is just tunnel visioned, which is kind of cute, but he's gonna die for that to our E50M, which is fine by me. Okay. One quick track shot maybe. Okay, doesn't quite pen. E50M should be able to pick up a kill on this dude. I can just back up from their 62A. Get safe for now. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Alright. I'm gonna reload my magazine here. If we can kill the 62A, we're good. I'm a bit worried about that 183 rotating back for me. The V4 is still quite healthy. There's that 183 that I was concerned about. Okay, E50M's taking his attention. Looks like, okay, 183 fired. Let's go kill the 62A, then we can go for the M4 and stuff like that. So let's see. Let's see if I can make this happen, boys. I think the 62A might have gone all the way back and ran off, but you never know until... Is that the 62A? No, that's the Bashot-Theon. Okay. I hope that 183 didn't spot me up. He probably did, though. Alright, he didn't quite spot me up. Cool. Wait, where'd that 62A go? 62A is being sneaky. Unless he pulled through D, which would be really funny. No, there's no farm left. The pan's probably going to get farmed out before I can deal any damage to him. That's really important. Okay. Pan's definitely going to get farmed out before I can do much to him, maybe. Oh, wait. Maybe we hit those. 1 shot. 2 shot. Nice. Okay. That gives me 3K. I got one more magazine onto the 62A. We're chilling here. Although that is if he doesn't just decide to full send it into me, which he is totally doing. All right. Yeah, with his DPM, I'm dead. I didn't think he was going to full-send it into me. Really, this was my mistake here. Oh, no, he loaded up heat, though. He done messed up. He done messed up. Oh, you done messed up, buddy. Okay, let's go into the 57. I think that's enough Yo for now. I'm not going to get a farm in this tank. At least not with the 2-shot. The 3-shot's fine for farm. The 2-shot's not giving me the farm. I don't want to nuke my average anymore in this tank right now. But, yeah, I guess that was a longer game, but I couldn't farm because there's rats 183s doing 183 stuff. All right, back to the 57. Should probably get the 57 to at least 15 games. And our 57 stats are temporarily pretty good, but it's only 10 games. Let's see what it's like at 15. If I ask, I have no idea how they can get perma bans. You really think Warrior is going to ban the trolls that have been in this game for many, many years? That's kind of cute. It doesn't matter. I'll just set a ticket in tomorrow. Wargaming will return the clan to me. I'll become its leader. I'll monopolize RGN lead all for myself. And then we're good. Nothing happens. All right, let's see. Okay. Do I have any support down low? Super Conqueror, Progetto, anyone want to come to mid with me? No one. Okay, so my whole team wants to give up all the mid control to go up top. So I don't really like this. I think it's personally a pretty bad idea by my allies, but whatever. Ugh, 57 heavy gun handling is still a little bit disappointing. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it feels like it's a little derpy. Okay, so what I'm going to do... They could have a 40-05 just chilling in the back sniping. I have my turret turned because there's probably going to be 50 pulling up to spot us maybe. And I'm going to see if I can support our dudes on this push. Although it is very likely that it will have a 40-05 in the vicinity. Oh, interesting. So the 40-05 is over here. How cool is that? All right, you know what? That 40-05 isn't paying attention. Let's pull forward a little bit here. I wonder if he has a spall liner. He doesn't. 1 shot, 2 shot, and 3 shot. Nice. So we do 1,600 damage into that FV40-05. I would say that was a very solid trade. Their M6-Yoh is spawn sniping. That's kind of cute. And it looks like their Type 68 is about to go down. So this game should be pretty good so far. Our VK is kind of throwing his tank away ever so slightly here, but I should be able to kill the 40-05 at least. Good stuff. Maybe we can hit another shell into their type here. Also good stuff. And let's see. Maybe an HE. Oh, I don't have HE. I thought I switched to HE. What is this Yo doing? Actually, I shouldn't angle my turret up. I should angle it down because it's an auto ricochet angle up top. This Yo is just, well, he's very big brain, isn't he? Okay. Is he just sitting there with a single shot in the magazine? It's kind of cute. Okay. Let's see if he pulls back. Oop, he might not pull back far enough, though. All right, 1 shell to the Yo. Let's aim a 2nd shot, and let's reload. Well, this game's going to be over pretty fast. We should get some decent damage, though, because at least we're able to nuke that 40-05. RIP to the 40-05, losing 1,600 hit points. That's why you should run a spall liner on your 40-05, buddy. And, ooh, boy. Maybe I should carry more HE on this tank, but usually I don't get HE clips off, so... Let's just see if we can aim for an engine fire on this Yo, maybe. All right, 1 shot into the engine. Oh, we damaged it. 2 shots into the engine. Maybe another one into the engine. Oh, I forgot I don't have speed boost on this tank anymore. 3.9k damage dealt. Not too shabby. Pretty fast game. Enemy team getting 7-0 sweeped, as is the usual. Tank Company is not better than Blitz, in my opinion. Tank Company is weird. Essentially, it looks like they just stole WoT Blitz and WoT PC, combined them, and made it a mobile game. I mean, they even have a gravity game mode that is suspiciously like the WoT Blitz gravity mode. And honestly, if 7v7 Blitz teams are hard enough to deal with, I can't even possibly think that 14 versus 14 tank games on mobile are gonna be much better. But, you know, it is a new game. I'm personally not a huge fan of the graphics. They just look... Like, they look both really good and kind of, like, really bad at the same time. I obviously haven't played the game, but from what I've seen, I don't know how I feel about it. But I'm not really interested. Well, as I stated, one tank game is good enough for me, so I'm definitely not going to really... I'm not interested in playing Tank Company. Plus, I believe... Tank Company being a Chinese game, there's a lot of like tracking and stuff like that you could potentially have to go through if you sign up to play. So I'm not going to be too concerned about Tinkle Gamel. Oh, hello IS7. IS7 being mad aggressive, getting one very lucky ricochet there, and my whole team is nowhere to be found. Isn't that great? All right, so my whole team is just kind of big chilling in the back over here. IS7, unfortunately, getting a little lucky. All 3 shots are ricocheting off of him. I do have a Yag coming in for support, so if this VK gets a bit over aggressive here to shoot at me, hopefully he'll get nuked in return. Very smart trade, Mr. VK. I don't know what on earth their heavy tanks are doing. Goodness, how hard are you guys going to tunnel me? How hard is this
nice
tunnel?
way to end the weekend with one of your streams on Sunday evening.
What? Oh my goodness. I do not like the 57 Heavy's gun at all. I do not like this tank's gun. It feels so much more troll than I remember. All right. Mattel, thank you so much for the donation. Do appreciate it. Well, I lost a lot of unnecessary hit points there. I didn't think their IS-7 was just going to YOLO in. And I can tell this IS-7 isn't... Ha! So deserved. So deserved. All right, Yag. Yag, there's no... Yag, you're on reload. Why would you even consider pulling forward there? Okay. All right, so looks like Mr. Oh boy, let's pull in before the VK gets any bright ideas. Looks like Mr. IS-7 got amracked there, which, as I stated, deserved for poking me like a ratata there. Okay, so Jaegeroos, one of them spotted. I'll let the VK shoot our Yag here because our Yag wants to be the guest. Very good. Oh, that's an enemy Yag though. Okay, enemy Yag just fired. Here's our opportunity to put this dude in the crossfire. So 1 quick shell into his upper plate, 2 quick shots into his upper plate, 3 quick shots into him. Let's pull across ever so slightly here. I should be safe from him. As long as the Yag's providing support, I should be pretty safe here. Okay, cool stuff. All right, so I guess we'll get ready to focus out this VK soon. I'd like to see if the enemy's Yag or VK fire. Okay, enemy's Yag is... Looks like he's headed my way, which is kind of cute, I guess. I'm going to see if I can bait this dude. All right, we bait him. Get 1 quick shell into him. Let's aim a kill shot into him, maybe. Not quite able to pen that one. It's not the end of the world. Okay. It's still not the end of the world. Just put a quick kill shot into this man's here. Very good. We're playing the big brain flankaroo on the Jaegeroo. Very cool. Now I have to watch out for anyone pulling back through the enemy spawn. So to prevent myself from getting killed unnecessarily, what I'm actually going to do is just pull across and get safe while I can. Okay. I should have time to put like 1 shot here if I can track this dude in the open. Okay, he's still perma-tracked, so I'm going to finish killing him real quick. What? How does that ricochet? How? Wargaming, explain to me. How does that shot ricochet there? What? How did that ricochet? That was his flat side. Right into his tracks, and it showed a ricochet sign there. How bizarre was that? Nice. Okay, I think we played that out really well, actually. Now, I'm sure the Yag and U100 are probably turning back to face this direction, so I'm not going to overextend just yet, because I want my farm. So, you know, there's no need to die just yet. Okay, there's the Jaegeroo. Now, I don't know if we know where the Fashipu is. Fashipu is probably sitting back in that spawn or something, because he hasn't shot at us when I was over there. And so, okay, the Yag kills one of our allies. Big Sag. It is a 5 versus 4. Enemy Yag might be backing up into me any moment now. Let's see. If I'm able to pull forward just a little bit more here. Okay, actually, if I stay unspotted, that might be better for me. Come on, back up. Back up, back up, back up. Okay, can't quite spot him from here. All right, let's see if their Foch is back here. Oh, we found their Foch. We found their Foch. 1 shot. Very nice. Okay, 1 shot into their Foch there, which is good. That's a really important shot to hit there. 2 shots into their Foch. We're catching him on fire. And the kill. Nice. Okay, me and the 268 should be able to win this. As long as I don't die, the 268 should be able to win this with me. So as long as the 268 goes, I mean, he has 1300 HP. He can take 2 shots from the Yag. If he goes and we take it together, we should be able to win. But I'm not going to die just yet. I don't trust him to clutch up here by himself. In fact, you missed the old AMX-50B, which you kind of stopped playing because it... My favorite chill tank or... yeah, I preferred the old 50B, definitely. The new one's still kind of memes, but in my opinion, it's just nowhere near as good at damage farming as it used to be. I send the Yags on the hill, right? That's the best position for him to hold. So I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna pull forward to this rock because he might be able to spot the top of my turret. There he is. Okay. Oh, nice shot, 268. Good stuff. All right. Well, I didn't get the farm a ton of damage, but we did win, and we did do about 4K, so I'll take that very happily. That was a tester for Tank Company. Fun game. Really? I mean, let's be honest, though. When a game's first released, no one knows how to play it. So right now, it's probably just like super memes, but give it like half a year and the player base starts forming, and then it'll just turn into WoT Blitz 2.0. Alrighty. 4004 is genuinely insane. I see. What is the 4004? Do enlighten me. You know what? I don't usually do this, but it's supremacy, which means going town actually might be the right play in a supremacy matchup. Is it a bit aggressive of me? Yeah, definitely. But if we do manage to catch the enemy team off guard by making this play, we got ourselves Super Conqueror. One track shot. Oh, that one went really far back. Yeah, we could totally catch them off guard with this play. I'm sure the Jaeger is going to be turned around waiting for us, but the Super Conqueror shouldn't be able to run very far before we can nuke him up the booty. So we get one shell to the Super Conqueror, should be able to spot him up momentarily. I guess we tracked him without doing any real damage. And wow, I guess we splashed him for 200 HE without doing any real damage. Amazing. Still, we tracked him in the open, which means our V4 can nuke him, and this dude's just dead. Yeah, I'll try not to block my allies here. There you go. Get your shots in, buddy. Conqueror, not having a very good day. Yeah. As to be expected. Very cool. All right, so our spawn's going to definitely get counter pushed here very soon. Now, the enemy team should be setting up to nuke us if we pull into the open. That's the right play for them to make after all. I'm going to see if there's anything I can do to help our allies defend spawn a little bit without maybe overextending into the open. So let's see. All right, is that a Jaegeroo? That is indeed a Jaegeroo. Is he looking my way? Yes, indeed he is. Is that a 402? Yes, indeed. It is a 402 as well. One shot, two shot. Very nice. Okay, getting some good farm up here. 205B does shoot me once. I don't want to overextend here. 140, unfortunately, might go down. VK, if you can nuke the Progetto, that'd be perfect. Nuke him. He rushed a shot. Unlucky. All right, I still might be able to farm out this Progetto here, though. The Progetto is making some unwise decisions right now. One shot into him. We should hopefully be able to kill him in just a second here. Boom, we get the kill shot. Bash shot the Yon, also YOLOing across. Boom, another shell into him. We have double caps, so the enemy team are going to have to be pushing into us. So if you have a good heavy tank force, you manage to take caps pretty early on this map, and then you put the enemy team into a position where they have to push into you, otherwise there's nothing they can do, then you can usually win pretty well doing that, playing supremacy. All right, let's put one quick shell towards this dude. Apparently not. Oh, there we go. That one does go in, though. Yeah, just gets absolutely annihilated there. Jump 5B might get another shell into me. I don't really care. All right. But yeah, the 57's gun handling, though, is definitely a little bit meh, in my opinion. It really doesn't snapshot very well, sadly. I wish that it did. It would be a lot more fun if it did. But let's see if we can do anything about Sir 215B. Or you know what, Mr. 4202. One quick shell to the 4202 here. Give him a second shell to the 4202 here. We might get heshed on the side of the turret, but I don't really care. I'd rather pick up a kill on this dude. Very nice. We can pull back for a second. We're going to get some decent farm out this battle. I think we're already at close to 4K. 4,200. Very cool. So if we can clip the 215B and maybe the 57, then they were big chilling in terms of damage farm for this game. All right, our Yak's going on the outside alley, which is cool. I got spotted up there by the 215B, but I won't worry too much about him. I'm sure the 57... Oh, we're going to cap out. Well, why would the 215B pull back if you're just... Bro, you should have just gone forward for damage. Dang it, this is why I hate Supremacy. I could have had like 5,000 damage that game. Ah. Instead, we only get 4K. Sad. All right, 4.3. 4.3. Easy dubs. Let's go. That Conqueror had a really bad day. Bless him. Wait, what's going on in chat? You guys are crazy. Why are you braining on Antonio? Dude, Antonio is just waiting for his airplane to refuel. Like, dude's just chilling. All right. Why is that? Why I'm kind of waiting for a tank company to see if it's different. I'm sure it will be different in a sense. I might try it one day. We'll see. If tank company pay me, I'll try it. They'll have to pay me like 5,000 bucks though. There's no way I'm investing into another game right now. I am just kidding, of course. Kinda, maybe. All right, let's see. I'm going to push across here. Hopefully we can get some early farm off on A1 crossing into the mid. Although so far, no one's spotted up. They do have a lot of TDs, though, so we should be a little cautious. Ooh, it's a Yag Tiger. Right, one shot into the Yag Tiger. 2 shots into the Yag Tiger. And 3 shots into the Yag Tiger. 1,100 damage dealt into this dude. He is having a very bad game. Glad I didn't overpoke that. The 60 TP was pre-aiming for me. It looks like they also have a Kranwagen over here. And oh dear, our T30 just got brained on. Gamer. All right, Kron's holding back. We should be able to kill the Yag Tiger here in just a second. Bop, quick shot to him. Good stuff. Wait for the Kron to pull forward to try and shoot me. Bop, one track shot. We should be able to hit another one into him real quickly here. Boom, good stuff. Pull back. I'm going to use these log pile right in front of me as cover from the 60 TP. That way he would have to pull all the way over there to shoot me, which he's less likely to do right off the bat, in which case I can just keep backing around this corner. Anyways, their team's split up pretty severe. Oh, wow. So there's a Yo over here. How cool is that? One track shot into this Yo. Very cool indeed. Aim for a second track shot into Mr. Yo. Also very cool indeed. And let's put a third shot into the Yo. Doing 1,200 damage into this Yo. And I'm safe to just kind of pull back from this dude. He is running the 3-shot, but he is also within 1 clip range, whereas I have 1,500 hit points. So what I'm just going to do, we'll just keep backing around this corner, keep forcing him to pull forward. He's going to go for a kill. And then after he does that, he'll probably try and shoot me once or twice. But as long as I don't ricochet any shots here, we should be pretty good. He ricochets 1 shot. He does spend 1, but now he's on a long reload. He's dead. Good stuff. And the 60 TP is really all the enemy team have left in terms of hit points. So I may as well just full send it for this dude. Just going to send it. Yeah. Okay. So 60 TP, just big chillin' right now. Dude's just totally just chilling for our TVP. Bop, our TVP. He messes up his HE. All right, boys. Time for you to enjoy your 9.1 meta. 1 shell into the side, 2 shots into the side, and 5,000 damage dealt. Like it's an absolute piece of cake. Nice stuff. Yay. I guess the 57 still is really good. I don't know. Like, even though I'm having a better session than the 57 Heavy today, generally speaking, I have always preferred the Yo, so it's hard to say. Bop. But the 57 is really good. Is it worse than it was before, though? I don't know. I feel like 2.5 second entry clip's really still really good on this tank, regardless if you have the equipment or not. In which case, the old turret traverse speed was definitely a lot more flexible, and the hull armor, but there we go, 5.5k. Good stuff. That puts us at only 14 games to the 57 at 4,300 average and 86% win rate. Okay, we are vibing in the 57 today. 57's armor nerfed hurt a lot, though. Yeah, I agree. Here's the thing. The 57 Heavy's turret doesn't feel that much better than it used to be because it was always pretty troll on the angles, but its hull definitely is worse. Now, I think it's perfectly balanced as it is right now. I think this is a very strong autoloading heavy tank in tier 10 that is not busted, which is cool. I'm happy with that. You know, if it had the same armor, the same mobility on the turret traverse speed, and the entry clip reload boost consumable, then we would have some pretty significant problems.
Time to roll out.
Hey fans, well, we're going to do anything about the RGN incident. I'm sure they will. If not, they'll be hearing from me every single day until they quit the company. So, yes. Don't worry about it. Wargaming are like gods in the game. They can turn time back and all that type of stuff, essentially. So, I'm not super worried in the slightest. All right. Enemy 183 being a little aggro over here. Now, it looks like the enemy team's a little split up. Interesting. I'm going to cap D. And then let's see if we can do anything about Mr. 183. Now, I'm sure 183 has a little bit of support here from the E100 and stuff. If we can kill him, though, that's really ideal for us. Okay, 183 is in clippable range. He just fired his cannon. I know the E100 is right around the corner, but if I do this sneakily enough, I shouldn't get spotted up. Boom, 1 shell to the 183, then 2 shots into the 183. As long as I don't low roll here. Nice, pick up a kill, and we don't even get nuked in return. I'm gonna pull forward so the Yag can't shoot me, and we can maintain our crossfire on this E100. Very good stuff indeed. And I think what I can do right now is even pull past into their spawn and start crossfiring them out from behind. I'm sure the Yag's going to turn his attention towards me. It looks like the 263 is on the other side of the map, so we don't have to worry too much about him. Let's see. Nope, Jaeger is not even paying attention. Cool beans. All right, well, let's get ready to pick up a kill on this E100 while he is overexposed. We are speeding around the corner at 34 kilometers an hour. Let's aim for that drive wheel. Boom, 500 max roll, a little shot there, and then aim for another one into the drive wheel. He wastes another repair kit and another one. Nice. So he's almost dead. Very good indeed. I can pull forward and start nuking this Yag in just a moment, or the E100 will probably die to our Yos before that happens. Let's see. Well, it's game over. I need to yellow for damage. I know I'm going to be a little greedy here, but I think it's worth it if I can at least farm out this Yag a little bit. 1 shell to the Jaeger, 2 shots into the Jaeger, and we will pick up a kill shot on this dude. Oh, not even worth it. My goodness, their team got swept. 2 minutes and 5 seconds to 7-0 them. 2 minutes and 5 seconds to 7-0 their team. Good work. Very fast game. But you know what? At least we're chatting in the T57 in terms of stats. I mean, our average dropped a little, but like, yeah, we're having a good time. Is there any new tier 9, 10 tanks coming in or any leaks? Well, nothing that Wargaming hasn't disclosed. I know we have the Italian tank destroyers approaching very soon. They are, I believe, autoloading tank destroyers that have like thick frontal armor, frontally mounted turrets that oscillate like 45 degrees. So those should be interesting. Now, how Wargaming decide to balance it, absolutely no clue, but I'm sure those will go into test sometime in the next couple of months. We have the Caro 45T coming in pretty soon, which is that Italian tier 10 medium auto reloader, which should be interesting. I'll stream that when that's released, hopefully. And what else? What else? I think that's it for tier 10s that I know of that are potentially coming. Italy's getting a lot of love recently. All right, let's see if we can clip anyone pulling into ACAP right off the bat here. Oh yes, it's a 113. One shot? No, I didn't even hit his drive wheel. Ugh, this accuracy. All right. IS-4 is just like, I big chillin', but I'm like, no you. Okay. So this IS-4 and 113 can just sit there and do nothing, and there's nothing I can do much about. But we don't know whether Yo or 183 is yet. Let's figure out where their other dudes are before we make a pressure here. I was going to consider pushing in down low, but I don't want to get like counter-yellowed by all these dudes until we know that we can pull it off safely. Okay, I don't think I'm spotted by the IS-4. All right. Let's see if we can put ourselves in an interesting little position here to start shooting at someone. Enemy team have a tank on C-cap. Okay, it's the Progetto. There's the enemy's Yo. Don't know if he spotted me up. I think he did. Oh my gosh, what's my gun depression? Like, it was just like, ugh, so inconsistent there. Okay, 121. No 183 spotted up yet. The Yo is still there, I believe. Fortunately, that one goes to Narnia. 400 at least. Does me for 320 in return. Alrighty. So, their heavies are being quite aggressive up top here. Progetto and those dudes are winning over there. 113 will need to get taken down pretty quickly. I think he's just going to YOLO in with the IS-4 for support. So, let's see. 113 is playing a little over aggro, I think. Yeah, definitely a little over aggro on the 113 here. I'll pull behind our VK and 60 TB. We still have a grill with us, too. And that way, if these dudes really want to get, like, super aggro over here, they'll have to deal with me. All right, so 113's pulling around the corner. And, yeah, the 57 Heavy's gun handling, low-key, just kind of sucks. I mean, look at this gun handling, dude. The gun handling is kind of bad sometimes. I think that's what's annoying me most about the tank right now. Besides this 12 reverse speed. It doesn't hit snapshots at all. Like, its dispersion is really poor on movement. Like, if you have time to fully aim in, then sure, it's no biggie. But if you don't, you are like... And then, there you go. There's that armor nerf right there coming into play. Now, the 113 does get brought into one-shot territory for me. This Yo is getting a little aggressive here. See if we can bait him. Okay, we bait one shell out of this dude. Just put another shell towards him. Bait a second shell out of this dude. And 113 gets baited into the open. Let's kill him. Although, we've lost this game already. Our 60 TP is definitely not surviving very long. Yay, it was our team's turn to be really bad. If I had hit all my shots, actually, this game could have been a lot closer than what it will be. Oh my gosh, sure we bounce off the whole rear of a Sheridan there. Bruh. At least I got 3K out. That team was... I don't know. How did our Sheridan Batchat 422 like lose so badly to their 3 meds? There was an equal fight. 3 versus 3 there. I don't know how they lost so badly. Especially since we have like 3-4 heavy tanks on this side that we were dealing with over here. Well, our Sheridan does 100 damage. Our Batchat does 300 damage. So they both did one shot. Only our 422 did pretty okay. Everyone else did pretty bad. Ay, what a team. Ogre. Which one is Ogre? Wait. I want to see. Which one is Ogre? Which one's the bad lad? Where are you, Ogre, you mad lad? Oh, you're the 113 that died. I'm so sorry, brother. Let's give him the lucky duck. There we go. Sheridan armor moment. I know, right? I would have had at least like 3.3k damage if that shot hadn't bounced. Did 57 get its dispersion nerfed or no? Did it? If the 57 Heavy got its dispersion nerfed, that would actually explain why the gun just feels kind of mad right now. Because I don't remember its gun feeling this bad, but also back then it had way better turret traverse speed, so it was hard to tell, I guess. But I don't know. Like, I like the tank. I think it's very good, but right now I'm a little sussed out about its gun handling. All right. So let's go and... We're going to spot low. I don't think I'm going to overcommit. I don't want to get nuked trying to cross this corner here. But let's see if we can spot any of their heavies crossing. All right, it's a type. One shell into the type here. Get a second shell into the type here. You know, with a heat shot, we maybe hit a third. Oh, no, the gun handling says no. And we get shot by a grill? I guess they have a grill in that back corner. Good to know. Okay, I assumed that was a grill or a Ho-Reap, but they have, like, practically the same alpha now, so it's hard to tell. My whole team is sitting in spawn. Isn't that pretty epic of them? Still, at least we got some good initial damage here. And I think what I'm going to do is roll pull back a tier. I know that E100 is poking down there, so I'm going to use these bushes as cover. I'm not going to abandon this flank. I think some map control is needed. They do have tanks on C, though, that we should worry about. I don't know who's on C. Is it the E75? It is the E75. No! E75 just, like, full HP Abramect, our poor dude over here. All right, I guess I'm going to have to go back into holding spawn a little bit. We're going to have this type here. Look, here's where this 12 reverse speed is just awful. Okay. I'm going to keep pulling back a little bit here. There's the type. I don't know if I got spotted. I think our E3 got spotted and not me, which is cool. We're going to have an E100, a type, and an E75 to deal with soon. Still, if we can kill the type, that's good for us. I'm going to wait for these dudes to get a little closer, though. I don't want to necessarily take shots if I don't have to, okay? I think that's the E75. Okay, there we go. This dude's not paying attention. All right, this dude just fired. Put a quick shell into his tracks here. And then, psych, we're going to put another shell into this type here. Make him one clip range to me. Put another one to his drive wheel. But obviously, Type 71s don't need armor behind the drive wheel. So that one goes to Narnia. I'm going to keep pulling back from the 100. But our heavies are just, yeah, they're not being very useful, are they? This game is pretty much not going to be very fun for me. Oh, wow, they're getting botted on by a single 57 heavy that they're fighting up there. That's cute. All right, one shot into this dude. Oh, he fluffs it. Second shell to this man's here. Another shell to this dude here. Let's try and get up close and personal. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to run away from the C75. Hopefully it doesn't HE me. And we're going to try and get a little bit of distance between us. That way I don't die right away. All right. Okay, we should at least get another magazine into this man's here. See, I forced them all to turn around. Our chieftain went AFK. Our 60 TP and Foch lost to a single 57 going hill. And me and our E3 was just... I don't know what our E3 was doing. He lost all of his hit points when he could have just held hold down. Oh boy, that was about as bad of a team as you could ever get on this map. I mean, I didn't have faith when I saw everyone sitting in spawn. But if our E3 had just pulled off the hill when they were coming... and just sat there, hull down with me, like at that hill back there, we literally would have been able to hold here just fine. But he threw his tank away. And unfortunately, our chief went AFK. Oh boy, what a great team we had there, huh? What a great gamer team we had there. I probably still did top damage very easily. I mean, the T30 might have out-farmed, depending if he was hitting all the shots, but, yikers. Very big yikers, dude. Kudos to the enemy's 57 heavy. That dude practically killed 2 tier 10s by himself, I think. Well, he had help from the TDs, but my goodness. May the not so great team strike. Our AMX gets Amaract. Our chief was AFK. So we practically were 5 versus 7 because those dudes did 0 and really weren't that much use. E3 does 1 shot. T30 only hit 2 shots there. Oh my goodness. Are we on like a 3-game losing streak? This is so sad. Oh, only 2. Fantasy got nerfed by 0.019. All right. Me is E100. I kill you. LOL. I don't understand comments like that. Yes. Killed me in a 1 versus 3 engagement. All right. Let's see. I'm going to go town here. Once again, we'll play the Supremacy game. Devin VK and Type 71. Triple TDs. Yeah, I'm going to go far right. I don't think I'm going to bother going hill right now. Let's see. We are at 76% weight, 4120 average. All right. I have most of my teams for support. Cool. Let's see. Okay, they're not on B cap yet. This means there's a good chance their team actually didn't head this way, potentially. Ooh, I take that back. Let's track this dude. Nice. Perfect timing with the track shot there so he doesn't nuke me. I just hit 2 heat shots into him. So I aimed for his drive wheel there, even though I knew it wouldn't pen, because I thought it'd be more valuable to spin his tank out. That way he wouldn't be able to pen me, because I wouldn't be able to pull back from that position in time. But by tracking him in the open, I could guarantee that he wasn't going to be able to like necessarily hit me right away. This dude's a little tunnel visioned. But I mean, that's not going to do much for him. Nice, 2 shots. So we should be able to pick up a kill on this dude. Nice. So the VK goes down. Very good, very good. Chill stuff. We have A cap. We should hopefully have B cap pretty soon. And here's where we have to play the holding game. Just let the enemy team push into us. We don't have to YOLO into them. We have the cap advantage already by 200 cap points. So if we take it nice and easy, then we should get a good dub here. How many Doctor Strange cameras do you have? Unlimited supply. 322 likes. Let's go, guys. Choose that 400 like mark. We don't have to overextend. We don't have to overextend. I've seen it happen too many times where teams get like hyper aggressive and they lose even though they have double caps. All right, I'm just going to play defense. I'm going to go back towards A because my whole team is going towards B. We need someone to hold A. We don't need to YOLO into them. We just have to let them push into us. But we should always take safe positions to defend regardless. So I'm going to move over to a position to go and deal with A cap if we have issues on this side. And yeah, enemy team have to make a move. This is what you do in Supremacy. If you can, try and take that double town cap control from the enemy team. And you, generally speaking, can win pretty easily. Okay, so the enemy team is not really intending to push anywhere so far from what I've seen. Okay, there's the E75 back there. Oop, there's a 54E1. Interesting play. Okay, I didn't get spotted for that. Cool. That's the case, what I might be able to do here, just risky, because they have a bunch of TDs around that corner. Oh, would you know, they have a Wild Gorilla 15. Totally didn't expect that, but I'll take it. 1 HE to you, good sir. Oh, no small liner. Let's go. So we've spotted the Grill, who might try and poke me here. Take 425. Wow, what a low roll with the high explosive. I'm going to reload right now, just because I don't have any more shots. We're at 800 cap points. We're going to cap out before this game is over. It's so easy. It's so easy. The enemy team are not going to be able to kill us fast enough at this point. No damage, but you know what? At this point, I'm just in it for the dubs. Yep. This dude's going to die. Then we're going to have 900 cap points, and it's game over. Where'd the 54E1 go? Oh, he suicided. I see. And GG. Once this dude dies, it's game over. Come on, give me a little bit more farm, please. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, hello, it's a 4005 and an E75. Let's put a quick shot to the E75 here. Put a second shot to the E75, maybe. Third shot towards the C75 here. 975, 985, 995, and we cap out. GG. Yeah, I knew I could go for the damage there. We had enough hit points. Not bad. At least we got a dub, guys. 3,195. Okay, we got some damage out. We got a dub too. Very nice. It's 18 games in 57. May as well play both tanks to 20 while I'm at it, right? Fatness being way better than me in the Yo. I mean, my Yo stats aren't very good either today. They're like 3,600, 59%, 07 waifu. Yes. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Good spawn. Let's do the river push because I think we can. Now, the Sheridan's a decent player, and their E3 is also a decent player. Whom I assume they're not gonna try and give up their spawn. They'll probably know better than to just run away and give up their spawn for free. But, ooh, okay, yeah, the Sheridan's spawning up mid. But if we're able to get through here fast enough, we could be able to provide some difficulties for the enemy team. Starting off with Sir M103 here. And never mind, my gun sucks and I can't hit anything. Okay. Cool. Alright. So I don't know 100% where the T110 E3 is right now. I assume he's in the spawn. I have a Sheridan with me. I have all these dudes sniping. I think we should start being a little more proactive to clear the enemy spawn out before they can try capping. I'm going to take this corner here. And I'm sure their Sheridan's already backed off a little bit. He has. Okay. Cool, there's their 268. Now, their M103, I don't believe he's the one with all the cap points. I'm going to reset the Vickers while I'm at it. So one shot to the Vickers here. We should be able to put a second shell to that Vickers. I'm going to kill their medium light tanks first. Very good. We took one shot, but we already have all the map control we can need. This is how you win on this map very, very easily. You just pull on up into here. Enemy team gets stuck in town. They can't really push anywhere. They can't really do anything helpful. 268 enjoying his nerf dispersion very much. And I'm going to continue focusing out this M103. So one more shot to this dude. One kill shot to this dude. And one more shot to this dude. And we're safe. Oh, this poor Vickers is stuck and he's shooting HE at me, I think. Bless him. All right. So E3's in a chill position. The Vickers isn't going to be around very long, I think. Yeah, the Bashation should have him very, very soon. Cool stuff. He should go down. Very nice. 268 and Kronwagen are both over here. We know the 268's on a reload, so we should just target the 268 first. So I'm going to pull forward here. Put one shell into this 268 here. Want to track the 268 maybe? Oh no. Track him again. Come on, Batchat. Kill the 268. You got this, fam. There you go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Enemy Sheridan and E3 are both returning back to shoot us in mid, so I got to keep backing up from here. Our Bashation might have done messed up a little bit as he gets taken out very, very quickly. But, you know, it's not the end of the world. I can kill this Kron in just a moment time. This E3 is stuck in the open. Very cool. So let's put one shell into this Kron for a quick kill shot onto him. Very nice indeed. Enemy's T123 can't do a ton to me. He tries to shoot and it doesn't pen. And we're just going to have to pull back a little bit from this massive kind of crossfire we're about to be placed in. So, Sheridan's going to be in front of me. 50B is going to be on my right side here. Our TI2 is still pretty healthy, but I don't think he has enough hit points to make too much of a difference here. Oh, man, he's just yellowing to his death anyways. All right. All right, all right. Let's YOLO in for the 50B, maybe. I only have 2 shells left, but it's worth. It's worth for the extra damage, boy. Come here, boy. Give me that damage. Oh, I don't know how my team threw this. They should have just survived and we would have been chilling, but they decided to throw instead. Goodness, that E3 is fast with that sped boost. Oh, of course they all damaged my ammo rack here. What a team! Sheridan, T92, Grill, E4. I don't know how those dudes died. How did you guys die? Like, we just had to push it to their spawn, and we would have quite literally won so easily. But instead, y'all got stuck in the mid and somehow died to their 50B and Sheridan. Yikers. Well, I knew their Sheridan was going to be pretty okay. He did 4K in the end, so kudos to him. Their 50B also farmed up a lot there. I don't know if Fannis can play so long without losing his patience with the game. Oh, I lost it a long time ago. I'm just very good at hiding it. Usually, I recommend never play Blitz more than like 20 games in one sitting. 15 is usually a safe max. But I usually do about 40 when I stream, which is, you know, about double of what I would recommend. But, you know, it's not the end of the world. We still play pretty decently in the end. Oh, of course. Let me guess. Yep, Captain Stingham. Typical stream sniper. Alrighty. Chieftain Mark 6 being quite aggro here. One shot to the top of his turret. We're gonna hit a second shot towards him. Maybe not quite. We can kill the Chieftain pretty fast here. What is my team doing? Oh my gosh, our 752 center up top. Our team's playing really interestingly here. Wow, their T30 just evaporated. Alright, their 57's up top. I don't know what this Chieftain's plan is. I personally think it's a pretty bad one. We'll wait for him to pull back. I mean, he's literally going to get nicked from the side if he sits there all game. Cool. Alright. I believe I am currently unspotted. Oh, wow! You just realized sitting there tunneling me was a bad idea. And now you're on 300 hit points. And even better, you're dead. Alright. I guess I can take ACAP back, since we know pretty much where their whole team is at. What is this T22 doing down here? Interesting play by the enemy T22. That's for sure. Ooh, hello, Motion. Give me that free damage. One shot to you. And 2 shots to you. Nice. T22 being very aggressive. We should be good. I'll probably cap A just to make sure we don't lose to like a cap advantage here. But that T22 is going to run away. Their Foch is up top. Their other dude's up top. This T22 is not going to survive very long here, I think. Oh, of course, the 57's just there. Yeah, just, I mean, not the 57, the VK. Just kind of, you know, just hold it to the open a little bit, buddy. Oh my goodness. Accidentally reloaded my magazine. Let's try to switch the HE. I guess I'll just get the cap. I would have expected the VK to be positioning himself a little better there, though. Let's see, T22. Should be able to clone him out in just a moment. I'll wait for the cap to go off, and then we can just pull back and deliver a rather unpleasant dose of 57 Heavy Nuketh to him. 1 shot, 2 shot, and he's dead. Nice. Although this game is over, isn't it? There is no more farm left. It is game over. RIP to the enemy team. Okay. Looks like the Grill's gonna go for a kill here. Very nice Gorilla 15. Sheridan's pulling up. He gets nuked for 880 in the rear with HE. Looks like he's just gonna keep running around, so might be able to cut him off for a shot or two here. Buddy, what are you gonna do? Oh! Oh, he kills the Grill! Dang, impressive! The Grill fluffed his shot for like 2 meters. Okay, that's 20 games in this tank. Very cool. We still have about 4K average. So overall, the 57 Heavy session was actually pretty good, even though the latter half was kind of sucky. But we still, you know, 57 so far, part of that game has been pretty good. Fast, what do you drink to always focus? Water or a ginger lemon tea to help with commentary? Because my voice gets tired after a couple of hours. Cool stuff. All right, let's jump back into the Yo for 3 more games. That way we can get 20-20 in both vehicles. Hey, Bob's. Bob's back. Long live the Bobby. All right. Fast. Last guy I got destroyed by the 2-cent Sheridan. Double taps right off the bat. Sag. Okay. 50B, 140, Sheridan, E6, TBP. Okay. If the rest of our heavies want to go Dunes, we should go Dunes. Because the enemy team have a very mobile lineup. I don't think they're going to send a lot of tanks to town. I don't think they're going to commit them to town either. This is going to be my last act to try and increase my M-VI-Yoh's average damage. Because that is a little bit lower than I would have wanted. 57 stats are good though. Solid 75%, 4.1. And I'm going to push in pretty passively. So I don't get spotted and nuked by double TDs right off the bat, but I'll definitely want to be here to support my allies once the enemy team gets a little aggro. So, this TVP looks like he's going to do what most TVPs do nowadays, which is YOLO into the open to clip him out. Yes, this is a great idea. I am TVP. I am awesome. Okay, 1 shot, 2 shot, and boom. TVP takes 800 to the face. Our 121's already dead, sadly. He got nuked by everyone. I'm going to keep sitting back a little bit here. We have some TDs for support, which is cool. This AMX-50B looks like he's going to be giving me some shots here in just a moment. So 1 shell into the AMX-50B, which is cool. Let's aim a 2nd shell into him. Also nice. 50B is doing what a lot of 50B players do nowadays, which is just YOLO into the open and die. All right. I'm glad I played this passive because it allowed me to defend our T22 and really kind of farm up that left-hand corner, which I think is perfect for me. Our 50B, though, not the greatest play. Our Grill also being really aggressive here. I don't think I can condone his aggressive play either. Enemy Foch is pushing around the corner here. I'm getting blocked by the Hori. Looks like the Foch is giving me a lower plate shot. That one doesn't quite go in. I'm just aiming heat shots here. I want every single shot to count on this Foch right now. 270, good stuff. Me and the Hori can hold here for now. As long as we hold together and spawn and don't bleed unnecessarily, there's no reason we shouldn't be able to just kind of chill here and win this with a little bit of effort. So this Object 140 done messed up right here. You can see he's being way too aggressive. 1 quick hatch shot here. Let's aim for a track shot to keep him in place. Hopefully Hori can kill him. Put another shell into this dude. Nice. Hori should have that kill. You got this. There we go. Good job, Hori. 50B's in the mid. Foch is YOLOing towards our Yag, I think. I think I should avoid the E6 for now. Let's see what I can do. All right. Sheridan's being quiet. Aggro, Sheridan just fired. Okay. If I can take this opportunity to kill their 50B, that's massive. All right, 1 shot into their 50B here. Nice. We get a really clutch kill. That was a really unnecessary kill there. Very cool indeed. Sheridan's pulling forward. Put another shell to him. Good stuff. We're still farming for now. I need to take some shots for a Hori here, though. There we go. Okay, so the Foch is pulling forward a little bit. Aggro here. Just put a quick heat shell towards him. Oh no, that one ricochets. Managed to kill him here. Another one into the E6. Good stuff. And yeah, I mean, this is why the DPM gun on the Yo is goated. For this very specific reason here. As you can see, we are just able to absolutely wreck these dudes with our DPM and our armor mobility combo. Everything counts in this tank. All right, 1 shot, 2 shot. And dead shot. Oh, nice Hori. Okay, I kind of wish Hori had saved his shot, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. I'm going to try and keep this Gorilla 15 down just by trying to kind of peek at him a little bit here. Okay, very good. I have enough hit points to take 3 shots here. So 1 shot to this dude and a fire and another shot. Nice. Good game in the Yo. Very well played. Kudos to that Hori. He stayed alive. He didn't over-aggress and he held the corner with me there. Great teammate. We worked together to hold that flank very, very well. 5,555 damage. And Hori, you get a fist bump, bro, because you played that well. And Captain Stingham, you actually did pretty good too, until you died. All right. Yay, we're back at 3,700 average in the Yo. Very good. We just need 2 more 5K games like that, and I'm happy. Probably not going to happen, but let's make it happen. I should have a stream EU time. No, we missed you, bro. As usual, the best content for the best player. Shinigami. Hi, sorry. Yeah, I stream a little late sometimes. I should, before my semester starts up, at least I'll have to do a couple more EU time streams. If we go right, okay, 57. Look at the team. 57 is not interested. How unfortunate. All right. Hacked the leader's account, got kicked everyone in the clan, saw someone say that. Yeah, it's no biggie though. Wargaming support will be able to fix it when they wake up sometime in a few hours. Currently, Wargaming support is big sleepy, so you know. They can't be of much help right now. All right, I'm going to have to be pretty aggressive down the mid here. Now, odds are I will take a shot from, hopefully not the 268, but maybe from the Sheridan or something. We might end up taking one from their 268. Let's put a quick shell into the 268 here. Very cool. Let's turn our turret to the right a little bit. Very nice. We are now in control of the middle of the map, which is the most important section. And our Badger is full sending into the middle of the map, which is really, really important. Now, unfortunately, fluffing that shot just a little bit there. I think the 268 is kind of looking my way a little bit. IS-4, quick shell. Wow! Where did he hit? He got so lucky. I heard that ricochet off of somewhere on my tank and just so happened to pen him. Oh no, we've lost corner. Well, corner control is no more. This is bad news, boys. Really bad news. Without corner control, the Sheridan and 422 are going to be a real pain in our side. So our only option from here is to pull back ever so slightly. We gotta push down the mid. We can't do much about the corner. So what we can do, okay, I was trying to avoid taking one from the 422. Very nice. Come on, 60 TB. We gotta push up on this T9 5e6 together. Push them out. See if their 4005 gets a little aggro here. We get a nice track shot onto this dude. Okay, the 4005 isn't really paying attention. Okay. He might get ready to pay attention soon, though. Another track shot into this dude. 60 TP is not paying attention. Badger, no. Badger, no. The one thing you didn't need to do. And our Badger, unfortunately, kills himself. Yay, that's precisely what we didn't want happening. One shell into this dude. Another shell into this dude. And another shell into this dude. Allies are just big braining everywhere this game, to say the least. Yo, good shot, 268.
Enemy armor is damaged.
There's not much for me to do here. Oh, man, our 57, man. If our 57 would played that a little smarter, we actually might have been able to clutch up this battle here. But he didn't, which is the bad news. Oh, what a team. What a team. Our 57 should have come with us. Our team didn't push forward fast enough, and our meds just absolutely got annihilated there. Oh well, so is how the way of mines works. Our Sheridan does 0 damage. The Yag does 0 damage. Our TBB does 200 damage, and our 57 does 1 magazine and dies in the enemy spawn. Oh man. Captain Stingham, why is it every time you're on my team you do like 1 shot or 0 damage? I have questions, but every time you play against me you're doing 4K. I must understand. Dang it, right as I brought my average up in this tank, I was hoping maybe I could get back up to 4K in a couple of games, but that game kind of ruined it. Do you prefer 2 or 3 shot on the Yo? Prefer 3 shot. DPM, accuracy, overall flexibility. You can split your magazine much more easily. It's a little better, in my opinion. But for the memes, the 2 shot's a lot of fun, I will admit. It depends on whether you're trying to perform or not. Although right now, my stats in the Yo are bad. This is the worst stream I've ever had in the Yo, sadly. 57 was pretty chad, but the Yo stuck here at 3,700 average and 58% win rate. I just can't win today. All right, our STB1's a pretty decent player. 4005, 215B. Okay, okay. That's their TD. I'm sure they have a TVP going corner. Our type got spotted, so there has to be a take back here, maybe. Okay, he's spotting the outside. All right, let's see if we can maybe catch that 4005 off guard. Maybe get a shot or two into him. So far, nothing. Okay. Now, the 215B does spot me up here. Interesting. And they do have a 4005 in the back, ever so slightly. One quick shot into you, good sir. And 2 good shots into you, good sir. And maybe a 3rd shot. Okay, that one missed, but at least we had 2 shots right off the bat. And oh, our Type 71 dumb messed up a little bit. I need to go help him. This poor dude. Still, lots of potential farm here. It's cool. Oh, you know what? It's a Type 71. He has absolutely nothing to fear. The enemy team can't even pen him. This is why the Type 71 is stupid. If you didn't know, Type 71 is stupid, guys. All right, 1 shot to this man's here. I think they have an object here. 1 shot to you as well. Object just fired. Very cute. Now, I believe he has a weakness on the front of the turret somewhere. All right. Cool beans. Here's what we can do. We can just go take corner from the enemy team and kill these dudes. They're all stuck in a ditch for now, so we're just going to pull through a little bit. We're going to be very aggressive because Fatness is on a damage farming streak here. So 1 quick shot to the object, 140. 1 shot to the Yo. Let's put a 2nd shot to the Yo and pull back. Very nice. That's 2.6k damage dealt already. 215B's just chilling in the mid. But as long as we start clearing out these heavies pretty fast, we should be good to get a dub here. So let's just kind of pull up once again. Looks like this time it's their... I'm going to try and kill their heavy tanks first. So let's put a quick kill shot into this man, for instance. And then we'll track this dude in the open. Okay. No, our pattern goes down. I don't know what our type's doing. Okay, our type's holding the back. I can't blame him. That's probably not a bad play. The Emil's a little stuck here. We know the 140 is here around the corner. 140 fired once. Let's use our reticle calibration. 1 shell into this dude. I think I can put him with AP, actually. Nice. And then we'll make this dude a 4 shot. Nice. Okay, let's pull back a little bit. 215B's been quite aggro around the corner. Now, we know they still have a 4005 that's fairly healthy here. Probably shouldn't leave the 215B in the open. So I think I'm going to go back for him. Oh, there's the TVP as well. Perfect timing. They all popped around the corner. All right, all right. TVP, 1 shell to the TVP here. A 2nd shell to the TVP here. We should be able to hit a 3rd shot to the TVP as well. Good stuff. All right. It's not over yet, guys. The game is not over yet. We still have to watch out for that 140. But as long as our 215B stays alive a little longer, you got this, man. You got this. Excuse me, dude. Oh, very nice, 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 nice. This dude's overextended now. Let me turn around a little bit. Okay. So I assume he's going to be baiting for his allies. 1 track shot, maybe. 200 damage dealt. Another shot. 200 damage dealt. He messes up his high explosive. We'll aim for a track shot. Boom. Wow, apparently his tracks are immune to the Yo's alpha. Just 200. All right, we got to go. We got to go. We have a 4005 coming in from behind. Nice work, buddy. Nice work. Nice work. Oh, nope. You're going to go down, sadly. But you know what? I'll be able to kill the 4005 at least. Picking up a couple clutch kills there. Do I have enough hit points to clutch this up? If our STB doesn't die, possibly. Played a really good game. I believe in you, STB. Nice work, STB1. Kudos to our STB. Kudos to that type. Kudos to the STB. 6,000 damage dealt. Nice. 6,200. That'll actually be a perfect game to leave off the stream for tonight, right? That was my 20th game of the Yo. That's why we run the DPM gun. DPM, DPM, DPM. The only reason we won that is because I had the DPM to farm them out really quickly there. A very close game, but a dub all the same. And also, having those 3 shots meant that after putting 2 shots into that 4005, I had the 3rd to kill the TVP. Once again, the only reason we were going to win that. Me and this STB1 combined doing over 10,000 damage. With the type, we did 12,000. About 12,500 damage. The top 3 players did 12,500 combined. Everyone else did about, I don't know, 1,600, 1,700. That was good. That's what we like to see. And our Yo's average is almost 3,800. Okay, so Yo was a bit hit or miss tonight, but I was jumping back and forth between 2-shot and triple shot, which tends to happen. If I want pure damage farming, generally speaking, 3-shot's gonna work pretty well. As you can saw for most of these last couple games, I mean, we had 6.2. This one was just a really bad situation, so 2.5 and then 5.5. Communist propaganda music. Thank you so much for the poopy emoji donation. Do appreciate it. But yeah, both takes are great. So question is, which one is better? I'll be honest with you guys, I have absolutely no idea. I think both tanks are really, really good. 57, it's a 57. It's always been good. There's never been a bad 57. I think we can all appreciate what the 57 is. I think the 57's a little worse than it used to be compared to back in the day when it had super good traverse and an unpennable upper plate. I think that was the best 57 there ever was. Even with the intra-clip reload boost consumable, I don't think it really impacts the gameplay all that much, but it's still solid. The Yo, I would definitely say is an improvement over what it was with the consumables. It's very helpful for both guns, but I guess in the end, it just comes down to a matter of preference for both these tanks. They're both great. So, you know, if you watch the stream, you don't own any of these vehicles, hopefully my example of gameplay in both of them will help you out with that. And we're not completely done yet. We have Bobby Cam. Let's see if we can get the Bobby Cam going. She is sleeping on the desk, and I guess that means it's almost time to get the stream. 1 second. Let me move the light out of the way. Bobby! There she is. There's Bobby. There you go. You can say hello to Bobby. Thank you so much to everyone, by the way, for... I'm going to be talking over here. I mean to look at you guys, really. Thank you so much to everyone for dropping by today's stream, for smashing that like button, and, of course, the donations, the mods dropping by. I do appreciate it. Good stuff. We'll have some more streams coming up this week. We are hard on that grind, trying to reach that... let's just put it back to Bobby. Trying to reach that 30,000 subscriber mark before, like, January 22nd or something. We just reached 29,400. So, yay. We got, like, 50 subs during this stream. So, that's cool. And, yeah. Hi, girl. All right. Didgeridoo. Open the door. Never. Never. Alrighty. Well, guys. Thank you so much for dropping by today. I think that's going to be it. I'll just leave the camera on Bobby for a little. You guys have a great start to your work or school week or whatever you're doing. And I'll catch you next time. Take care. Peace. Did I say January? I don't remember. Another reason why I use this chair from like the 1990s, that was my grandfather's, instead of like a nice leather gaming chair, Bobby would absolutely destroy it because she loves jumping on the back of my chair. Crazy cat. Okay, bye.